See, that was to me. I need to get the Barbary Coast.
I know. Barbary Coast is great.
Yes.
Love those old places.
Never been to that one.
Hey there.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What's happening? What's going on?
Getting ready for the day.
Big things today or what? Or we just see where it falls?
See where it falls.
Uh-huh. No big story jumping out at you right now.
Not so far.
It's going to take over the entire show's conversation.
Not as of yet.
All right.
But I will alert you if one does.
Oh, I know you will, Terry. In the most obnoxious way possible.
Absolutely. It's my job.
Oh, well, yeah, you do get paid handsomely. And you are a handsome woman. So it all works out well.
Great.
Yes. Is that not a compliment to call a woman a handsome woman?
Sure, right.
Oh. Well, it's not a negative, is it?
Well, you like being a pretty guy?
Yeah, do you like being pretty?
Pretty boy guys or do well?
Yeah, they do,
Do you like
but do you
being
like being
beautiful?
called that?
Do I a beautiful
so
guy?
beautiful.
Absolutely.
Really?
If I ever heard those words, it would be such progress.
That'd be good. I'll take any term of endearment really at this point.
Any term that seems relatively complimentary as it pertains to my looks would be very much a desire and wanted by me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You want to call me pretty? You want to call me beautiful? Oh, my gosh. Bring it on, baby. Bring
You're so
it
beautiful
on.
today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're
I hope to
welcome.
be as beautiful tomorrow, if not more.
Oh, wow. All right.
See how this is working out so well
I
already?
do.
Yes, I just hope you mean it. Oh, that's a stretch. Okay. Okay, we'll see where things go today.
Sounds good to me.
No fighting between you and Vinnie the Pooh today, because yesterday's fight, the more I thought about it, it couldn't have been more ridiculous.
I
it was
agree.
just stupid.
Yes.
And the more people that emailed me at the tmanshow.com, Terry, that I read through, the more I realized they were right. Arguing over 50 and 50 is stupid.
I do agree.
Especially when, and it was his fault more than you, Terry. I'll be the first person to point the finger. He completely overreacted and overanalyzed your pronunciation like it's some big deal, not even recognizing that 90% of the free world pronounces it the way you pronounce it. All right? So
But I will be more conscious.
So next time you have a gripe,
All right.
make it a worthy one. Because there are plenty of worthy gripes when it comes to Terry Free. You happen to like...
Plenty.
It's amazing.
But that one is like minimal.
You found the only one that has no impact whatsoever.
It was just getting to me, but I'm
All
sorry.
right. It was your pet peeve. And that's the thing about a pet peeve, Terry. You've heard of these pet peeve thingies?
I believe so.
Yeah. It's something that bothers you that perhaps the rest of the world can't identify with. So now that he's put it that way again, I'm back on board with his argument with you.
All right. Like I said, I'll be more conscious.
Now that he phrased it that way, it was something that bothered me, and he put the emphasis on the word me. Identifying again that it's his and only his pet peeve. And he understands that the rest of the world doesn't get it. It just bothers him.
Okay.
You can't tell someone their pet peeve is stupid.
That's right. It's their pet peeve.
True.
And the whole definition of a pet peeve, it's something that bothers you that probably doesn't bother the rest of the world. Anytime you want to bring something like that up again, you let me know.
That was awesome.
Yes. I forgot how much that kicked ass.
All right.
All right?
I'll be sure.
Okay, we'll come back. We'll get things started right after these words.
The T-Man Show.
Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel on a date after dark and surrounded by snapparazzi. But did Justin really hit the photog in this shocking paparazzi smackdown? No, look again. He's just smacking the camera.
Wow.
And here's how it
Well, if
went.
I'm a paparazzi guy, I'd rather him smack me than the camera.
You mean the snapparazzi?
That's right. Leave my camera alone, you little twerp. It's not like you hitting me is going to do any damage. But you may catch the camera just right and put a oily fingerprint on my lens.
Oh.
I don't need that.
Nope.
The shocking part of the story is they were out after dark.
Him and Jessica Biel are still pretty serious. She was the one in something about Chuck and Larry, or what was the name of that movie, Chuck and Larry, that I saw, that I sat through.
Pronounce you Chuck and Larry?
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
That was a laugh a minute.
Was that? Did you see it?
No.
Oh.
It must have just been a minute.
Wow.
Short movie.
Okay.
Is that her? Is that Jessica Biel?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah.
She looked kind of old in that movie.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Well.
You know, when they get 21, they do look older.
Yeah, she's getting up there.
How old is she?
Probably
Well,
25.
Remember, too, he went from Cameron to her. So
Yeah.
looking younger.
Well, I would think that would make her look younger. Yeah, anything
Right.
from Cameron Diaz these days looks younger, but that's not the case.
So you think she looks older than
I'm
Cameron?
saying she looked old in the movie. She looked older than like 24, 25. She looked
Okay.
kind of like
25, yeah.
28-29.
Oh,
Whoa,
my gosh.
come on. Past her prime.
32-33.
Forget that.
Elderly ages. Mm-hmm.
Even in her little bra and panty scene.
Uh-oh.
Boy, Stephen.
You sure you're not mistaking that with your own?
Well, there was one in that movie. They kind of showed that a lot.
Uh-huh. You saw the movie?
I didn't know, but I've
Right.
seen clips of it.
And you saw clips of the bra and panty scene where now?
Well, online.
Okay, where?
I don't remember exactly where it was.
Maybe,
Why, that's funny.
Maybe you're confusing seeing it online with seeing it in your full-length mirror.
Whoa.
And you just called yourself Jessica Biel.
Well, I don't think I would have thought it looked good then.
Well, if you call yourself Jessica Biel enough, you may start liking it.
I may become her. Yeah. I now pronounce you Stephen Campbell.
No, look again. He's just smacking the camera. And here's how it went down second by second. Justin and Jessica arrive at a Beverly Hills hotel. Shutterbugs already snapping away.
Wow.
Jessica gets a
I
hand.
need to have sex with someone in a Beverly Hills hotel.
I guess so.
Yes. So thank you for agreeing, Terry.
So that the paparazzi
Overdue.
can snap you?
No, paparazzi doesn't know from me. Like, no one knows what I look like, Terry. It's a beautiful world. But who's volunteering? Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you
Sex
can find a
with-
caller or two.
The T-Man at a Beverly Hills hotel. Sliding across the Beverly Hills shades.
Is that what you're giving away this morning?
Well, you know, we have Halo 3's, Terry, and that gets everyone excited. And you know we are starting on Monday paying people's bills.
I do
Listeners
know.
are sending in bills one after the other, Terry. If you go to thetmanshow.com, you can send your bills via fax, via email.
By regular mail.
You can send it by Pony Express if you so please.
Whoa.
As long as it's here, sooner or later, it gets in that hopper. Then before you know it, we pluck it and we pay it. Pluck it and pay it.
Pluck and pay with the T-Man.
But I think you have hit on something, Terry.
Okay.
Even with that in place, even with Halo 3s ready to be given away every day this week and have been so far, even with Pluck and Pay right around the corner, I'll play a little Pluck and Pay of my own.
Ooh. Who's the lucky recipient?
I don't know. Beverly Hills Hotel, be there.
Jessica gets a hand from security just to get into the hotel. Justin follows and seemingly all smiles until he snaps.
I don't know why Justin Timberlake snapping doesn't really scare me at all.
Out of my face.
All right?
Yeah?
Don't get me angry.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Don't get me angry.
Now Justin's in the hot seat about Jessica on tomorrow's Oprah, and she dares to go there.
So, are you dating anybody now you want to talk about or anything? I knew you were gonna do it, Tari.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa, really?
Okay.
I knew you were going to do it to me.
So the same thing in the Beverly Hills Hotel in J. Beal.
I knew you were gonna do it, Tari.
He does sound kind of gay.
Oh, jeez. That'll be on today's Oprah, right?
Yes, yes.
All right.
Come on, everybody.
Now we all know how we're going to make the hours fly by this afternoon.
Talk about or anything? I knew you were gonna do it, Tari.
Justin Timberlake on Oprah. Where do I sign?
Justin Timberlake! We've got Justin!
Gosh.
You get it, Justin!
So, are you dating anybody now you want to talk about or anything? I knew you were gonna do it, Tari.
What the hell, man?
I knew you were going to do it to me.
He knew we were going to do it to him!
God, why does she do that with every guest?
Tom Cruise! I think it's just funny to us, but it's
Really?
hysterical, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a dumb question because isn't it pretty well known
What's that?
that he's dating Jessica Biel?
Well, there's been speculation that he's moved on from her, that he
There's
was never
rumor that
dating her.
He left with Rihanna at the VMAs.
He hooked
right?
up with Rihanna at the VMAs. So there's some confusion, but leave it to Oprah to pin him down and
With
not,
one hand.
yeah, and tickle him with the other until she gets all the information.
He needs to flip it on her and see what she's doing these days.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I kind of would tune in if he flipped it on her.
Oh, yeah.
Asked her all about the payoff to Stedman.
So her and Stedman are officially, absolutely,
Well,
100% broken up.
Again,
It's all Gail all the time.
Well, it's always been all Gail all the time, but I don't can't confirm that story, whether it's been official.
Don't forget Dr. Oz. Loves Dr. Oz.
She does.
The free
love
world loves Dr. Oz, Terry.
Really?
That wacko quack.
I really am not as familiar with Dr. Oz.
You're not familiar with Dr. Oz.
Well,
I
I know
watched
that
Oprah
he's
in a minute,
Oprah's,
Terry.
right, but-
He's Oprah's new...
Dr. Phil?
That's her boy.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah. Dr. Phil wishes he got so much attention back in the day. Dr. Oz is on
Wow.
like 6 times a week, and it's a
Yeah, but-
5-time-a-week show.
So are we going to have a Dr. Oz show just like we now have a Dr. Phil show?
Well, I don't know if they think Dr. Oz could carry his own show over the long haul.
They thought Phil could, though.
They thought Phil
Phil
could,
is good.
and it's just been an outright, utter disaster.
Why does she know so many doctors?
She has issues.
Wired in.
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Phil's show, is that considered a success or what?
I would say
would
yes.
say yes.
Yes, really?
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
That show gets ratings?
Oh, my gosh.
Women
yes.
watch that stuff.
He goes on tour and people buy tickets to sit and watch him.
Yes.
Fine, but they buy for all the yaks out there. So who?
He's got his
what
own
does that
Dr.
mean?
Phil house that's off the set and everything. He takes dysfunctional families.
All right. Well, then I guess maybe Dr. Oz, his show could be coming down the pike at any moment now.
I mean, and Dr. Phil was an ex-protege, right?
And
Or
Rachel
so to
Ray
speak,
was,
right?
too.
Same with Rachel Ray, who's doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Everything she touches just...
She's the all in the family of modern times.
Yeah, she...
Okay. And then there's Maud. All right. Well, that's very exciting. You ready to talk to Jeremy, who would like... He's volunteering to be our radio countdown to the release of Halo 3, Terry.
Oh, all right.
He's ready to, whenever we punch him up, according to what I'm understanding from Pasty Dave, whenever we punch him up, he'll be in mid-countdown.
Okay.
Mid-countdown mode, Terry. He will be our scrolling clock. Okay? He'll be the whittling clock down to 0 until the release of Halo 3. Is that something you're interested in or no?
Of course.
Jeremy, are you there?
Countdown.
Mid...
Jeremy?
5 days, 17 hours, and 30 minutes.
Is he going to sound like a quality clock to you, Terry? Because that's the problem with radio. You
Yeah.
can't have your split screen information. You
I
can't
know.
have your little corner. That's what it's all about these days. You can't put on any television channel without this in that corner, this in this corner, that in the middle, this on the bottom line, this on the top line. But we need more of that.
Right.
And that's what I'm trying to work with here with Jeremy.
Okay.
I didn't know Jeremy 5 minutes ago. All I know is he called up 4 minutes ago saying that he is so prepared to count down the release of Halo 3 for us that I'm ready to run with this right now.
All right,
But I
then.
got to hear that Jeremy is, like, competent at doing this.
Well...
He should be counting down right now as I'm speaking.
Right.
5
Out
days,
loud.
17 hours, and 29 minutes, 32 seconds.
But he should sound very non-distracting when he does it, Terry. He should sound like, almost like...
5 days, 17 hours,
Yes.
29 minutes.
Very subtle like, yes. But
quiet.
never stopping. It sounds like he needs to collect himself after every time he says it.
Right.
22 seconds, 21 seconds,
Almost sounds like he's confusing himself.
19, 14.
19, 14.
1940.
How the
Wow.
heck?
That
Boy,
was
5
on
seconds
count,
away.
too.
Jeremy,
I'm on a 7-second delay, so.
I'm not sure
He's on a 7-second delay.
that you're the man for the job. You better reprove yourself right now. Let me hear how much time there is until the absolute outright release. The minute Halo 3 is going to be released is how far from now, Jeremy?
5 days, 17 hours, and 28 minutes, and 18 seconds, 17 seconds, 16, 15, 13, 13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it ain't going to work out,
Yeah,
Jeremy,
it's
but thanks for
Oh,
playing.
wow.
not a good clock.
I'll do anything.
You're a tough clock to read.
I'll do anything. I'll out-eat Steven. I'll out-fart shot.
Oh, jeez. Same
He
time?
just wants to participate in the program in any fashion. He had the clock idea, but it's like one of those Roman numeral clocks, Terry. I can't read that crap.
Roman numerals.
It's like a sundial.
These
All right.
are hard.
Oh, my gosh. That's hilarious.
You give me big, bold numbers, and I got nothing.
Oh.
But if he can outford Huncho, then
Hey.
maybe we got something there.
Yeah, okay.
He can do it all.
Wow. Can he be the countdown clock while outfarting Hotshot? Can he do that?
Ooh.
Pretty good effort.
It is a solid effort. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you so much. We'll get back to you on that one.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, people are calling in saying Dr. Oz already has a show on the Discovery Channel, but the Discovery Channel, does that really count? Come on. Anyone could call in and get a show there.
Right.
So, yes, technically Dr. Oz has his own program as we speak already on the Discovery Channel. You don't think Dr. Phil's laughing at that?
I know. Dr. Phil got primetime channel.
Dr. Phil's a our primetime channel kind of talk show.
Yeah, he even gets to have his wife come on board every now and again.
Lucky for him.
Lucky for her.
Yeah, very lucky.
Dr. Phil sees Dr. Oz and he says, "You look at the floor, boy.
Right.
And don't even think about me until you have a show on some major, at least cable network."
Right.
Everything all right there? Okay. Is there a ghost in the room?
Cables and crap everywhere.
Wow. Everywhere.
You caught on something?
Yeah.
He's... Wow.
Hope you didn't want to use your keyboard the rest of the day.
His pant leg is stuck to the equipment, Terry.
I have super glue in my pants.
Oh, yeah. I understand how it works. However you have to go
Whatever I
about
call it.
getting action.
Dr. Oz went to the same school you did, the Wharton School.
Who's that now?
Dr. Oz.
The Wharton School of Business?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It's kind of funny. You probably know each
Did
other.
he major in reverse psychology like I did?
He did not.
Oh, well, how am I supposed to take him seriously? Anyway, what else is going on in the world, Terry? What else is happening, please?
I have some Brittany news for you. As we all know, on Monday she went to court.
Well, this may take a while.
Okay.
Yes. You have a big update on Brittany or what?
Yeah, actually just
I
kind of what the
heard-
judges spelled out for not only her, but also for Kevin.
Well, I
She's-
heard,
she's
and I think
pretty
everyone
harsh.
heard, that the drug or the judge called her a big druggie and told her if she wants these kids, she's going to have to go for regular drug testing. And
Well,
she
it's
said,
random,
if that's the case,
but-
then nah, he can have them.
Yeah, she's supposed to go random drug testing, and not only drug, but also alcohol twice a week. She has to attend individual counseling once a week to address, quote, parenting issues.
Mm-hmm.
She has to go to meet with a parenting coach who will observe how she parents with Jaden James.
And then she was like, wow, this sounds like it's going to take up a lot of my time. I have nail appointments. I have this, that, and the other. You can have the kids there, Kevin. I'll just visit from time to time. I mean, this sounds like a lot.
Well, he's
between
being
drug and
hard.
alcohol testing,
Yes.
between parental classes and all
Parent-
the...
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what time is there for herself, Terry?
Well, I think she's had quite a bit of time
What
to herself.
time is there for her to catch a little coffee, little latte stand moment with Chris Crocker, Terry?
Or even just to curl up with a nice book.
Mm-hmm.
Little me time.
Steven's a good curler.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, big time.
Curl up with a pork chop. Call it a night.
The T-Man Show.
A Florida student is out of jail tonight after being tasered at an event for U.S. Senator John Kerry.
Yeah, did you hear this, Terry? Did you hear me playing the audio during the break?
Well, yes, and I also saw it. on the
I
news
haven't seen it.
myself.
I have to go watch this. This is on pretty much, I'm sure, every news outlet and YouTube. I have to catch up on this one.
It was crazy.
This happened yesterday or the day before or what?
I think
thought yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
So dude is at a free speech rally.
Yes.
Sitting there where John Kerry, who came this close to being the president,
Oh, is that who he is?
is speaking, and he's making such a ruckus that he gets tased in front of everyone that's there, or
Yes, yes. Apparently, what was happening is he kept going on and on and on, asking all these questions, and they tried to remove him and tell him to,
And he-
let's go.
what? He
and
put
then
up a fight and
put
trying
up
to
a
be
little fight,
removed, and then he got
yes.
tased in front of everybody.
Well, and then they finally got him to the ground, and they were all
so he was
piled on
asking
top.
to be tased, more or less.
Well,
now,
It
is
looked
it,
like it.
it depends.
is it worse to have to sit through like a 2-hour John Kerry speech or to be tased?
I'm taking taste.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of taking a taste. I'm not looking back, Terry. Because if you listen to the audio, the dude, maybe he is some just jacko who was certainly asking for it or whatever, but the dude is clearly begging for mercy, Terry. He
I know.
is pleading for them to not do exactly what they went on to do.
I know.
Tase me, bro. Don't tase me. I didn't do anything. Ow!
I love it every time.
So after
Oh, man.
after he clearly stated his position that he did not want to be tased, do you take that don't tase me as still kind of like a mock, still him taunting
Yes.
the police, or was he very serious? Do you take it as very serious? He's really pleading and begging them not to tase him. Which
well, I'm
are you
sure
more in the
he's
camp of?
very serious about please don't tase me, but
He's kind of kidding around still.
But even in his don't tase me, it sounds like he's mocking them a little
right,
bit.
right.
Don't
He's
tase
being
me.
all loud about it.
Don't
Sure.
tase me, bro. Don't tase me. I didn't do anything. Ow!
Jeez, even that sounds funny.
Even the screams sound like he's making it up.
Yeah.
That's great. He was resisting for a while, though.
Yeah,
like
he was.
3 times
So
he
they-
got away from him.
They couldn't get him out.
Yeah.
So this speech that was dying to be heard by
Right.
all these people who came from far and wide to hear John Kerry and what he had to say were really left feeling unfulfilled because this guy was making a big scene for a long period of time, and John Kerry had to stop his speech for quite a while. Is that right?
Yes.
A Florida student is out.
What's that, Stephen?
It looks like it was a question and answer period. I mean, he was asking a question, and then he just went on and on and on and on.
Yes, he just kept asking
What do
questions.
we have? I want to hear his question. Do we have that or no?
Yeah, I'm
A
sure we have
Florida
it.
student is out of jail tonight after being tasered at an event for U.S. Senator John Kerry.
He's a student
Yes.
in Florida somewhere, and it was a free speech rally.
Right.
Which is kind of weird that even though he went on, and even though he was saying things that weren't necessary, he got in trouble for talking too much.
Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. I didn't do anything. Ow!
Was that a woman who said, "Stop this drama"?
No, I think it says roll over or something.
I thought I heard. All right, let me hear it one more time. I'll probably hear it about 9 more times. But
Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. I didn't do anything. Ow!
It's great.
Stop, drop, and roll.
I wish that was my ringer.
you can make it your ringer.
Let's do it.
Yes. Anyone
Sure
call
you
Hotshot later today? You may be setting off this ringtone.
Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. I didn't do anything. Ow!
Police say the 21-year-old man started yelling and refused to leave the auditorium during a question and answer session. It took 6 officers to take him down and cuff him.
Wow.
That's when police shocked the student with the taser. Police have now launched an investigation into whether or not officers followed procedure.
So I ask you, Terry,
Yes.
just hearing what you heard, you said you saw the video too?
I did.
Or you did. So I'm the only one who hasn't seen the video yet. We'll have to get the video up as soon as possible. But seeing the video and hearing this audio now, was this the proper protocol? Was this the proper way to go about it, given the circumstances of them trying and failing numerous attempts to get this dude out of the auditorium where people were just hoping to take in some delightful John Kerry chatter?
John Kerry chatter.
Did they
Well-
act too soon? Were the taser guns drawn too quickly? This guy's last words before being tased were, in fact, "Don't tase me, bro."
Right. I understand that. Seeing that while on the video, he was on the ground already with 4 officers on him. Mm-hmm. I was wondering why they did tase him.
Well, because Hotshot's already got a record saying the guy deserved to be tased. He was out of line.
Well,
he was being stupid. And anyone being stupid deserves to be tased.
Yeah, they tried it 4 times to grab him and get him out of there, and
he runs away.
And he does
squirmed
run
out of there.
away. But and to me, that's when you tase somebody.
Fine, but if there are 6 officers there, should they ever need to use the... He's not armed. Is there ever really a need to use the taser gun? If you can have your 6 officers figure out a way to get one dude out of an auditorium, then don't use your taser gun as a crutch.
Yeah, but what's the point? Why do you want to exert that much energy?
That's what I'm saying.
You sit back in the chair, feet crossed, cigarette.
The taser gun has become almost like a lazy gun. I don't feel like putting out the effort to...
It's true.
To put this dude in restraints or whatever needs to be done to get this dude out of the auditorium. Because you said, as you pointed out, 4 or 5, whatever amount of cops were there.
Right.
And
Well, they were
still needed
already
to
on
use
top of it.
They still needed to use a taser gun for a 21-year-old joker.
Yeah, look around and say, if anybody else thinks about exercising free speech, this is what you're going to get.
It's better than the old lazy gun, the actual handgun, so I guess better to be tasered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think if you have to break it down between that and a bullet to the skull, then maybe they did the right move. But I'm just wondering why the hell 4 cops, 5 cops, 6 cops couldn't get one 21-year-old student out of the joint.
Right. Well, and I mean, being that he was already on the ground, that was my only issue. I understand where Hotshot comes from, whereas, yes, he kept getting away. And
why should he keep getting away? If
Well,
there are
it's
four
crowded.
They weren't
and
being
it's-
real aggressive at first.
Right.
They were kind of hoping they could like push him out,
Right.
Or walk with him,
Yeah, just kind of walk him out, and then he started
wanted-
jumping around and being an idiot. And
Right. And to
swarmed
me,
away from him.
that's when you bring out the taser and bring him down.
So
When you
just-
need to bring him down to the ground. But if he's already down to the ground and you're on top of him.
But does it come down to any kind of resistance is warranted then for tasing to take place, or what?
I guess.
They gave him ample opportunity. You'll see.
All right.
Yeah.
But you have no problem with the tasing that took place.
I love it. I think it's hilarious. Especially when the fact that he kind of asked for it. I think he saw the gun coming out and knew he was going to get it and said it anyway.
Right. Don't tase me, bro.
Yeah.
Don't tase me. I didn't do anything. Ow! Ow!
The fact that he's known for like making a bunch of stupid videos and filming stuff. And,
he's got a history?
Yeah.
So somebody was probably filming it for him, so this would happen.
Exactly. He's known for posting stupid crap like this.
PJ in San Diego wants to get his thoughts in on this. Yes, PJ. In San Diego.
What's going on, T-Man? How you doing?
We just went on this morning, Terry, in San Diego. Yes, PJ, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you? What can I do for you?
Not much, man. I have an opinion about this stuff on the radio.
All right. That's, what we take on this program. Thanks for joining in, PJ. What would you like to say?
I just think that dude deserved to be tased, man. I think he was way out of line, resisting arrest. And you do that at a club, and officers call you out, and if they take you down and you still resist an arrest, they're going to have to do something else.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you really deserve to be tased.
All right. But there it is, in front of everyone.
They're going to shut you up somehow.
I'm sure there were old people there from the town. I'm sure there were young people from the college. I'm sure they were from all walks of life. And they sit there and they saw firsthand exactly what it's like to be tased, at least from a point of view where you can see it in person. Because I have yet to see in person somebody be tased, Terry. I know the days are just counting down. I know I'm overdue for seeing in person a tasing in action, Terry. But and I can't believe I can say this, have not seen a tasering yet in person.
I guess that's a good thing, right?
Well, I don't go to the clubs as much as I used to, Terry. You know how that happens when you hit your 30s. So at least it should.
Right.
Some guys don't realize that.
True.
But I'm still, even with that said, I'm still overdue. So maybe by the end of this program?
Yeah, maybe so.
Maybe at a sporting event you may see that at some point.
That's true.
They are selling personal tasers these days.
I go to enough sporting events. Yeah, the Taser company has come out with a home version of the Taser gun.
Taser, yeah.
So you're saying it's only a matter of time. Not only do I see my first, but on the same day I may see my second, third, fourth, fifth, and seventh.
Everybody pulling tasers.
12th.
Yeah.
16.
Can you take out the garbage? Nope.
Okay, I'll do it. Kids playing taser tag in the backyard. Screw laser tag.
Right.
Taser tag.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that'll be fun.
Just go to an NFL game. You'll be more likely to see one.
I go to a ton of sporting events, and I have yet to see anyone get tased at a sporting event.
I haven't either, but I'm sure I will.
All right. So they're packing some hefty taser artillery at sporting events.
I'm sure they are, yes.
Okay.
Call in for backup and bring it on.
Bringing the taser cannon. This dude is really out of control.
Taser cannon.
Well, PJ, thanks for calling, sir. John wants to get his thoughts on the record.
Hey,
on
T,
this
how are you?
21-year-old dude who got tased in front of the entire class and then some. Yes, John.
Wait until you see the video. The video's even better. But
so anyone who watches the video is going to laugh or what? Because that's what you're leading people to believe. Yes. You, John, and Hopscotch, and even Terry is suggesting that this is a video that you can't watch and laugh.
Well, I don't know about laugh.
I'm sure I'll laugh, but will the average person laugh?
I think so.
Yes.
I think the most important part of the whole thing is that when the average person sees the video, they will understand why the taser was used, because it's not like this was a skinny little geek who was there just running his mouth. He was flailing his arms, he was kicking, he was knocking chairs over, he was making a humongous scene. And the officers use the taser when they feel that, they couldn't use pepper spray because they got a room full of people, so they can't use pepper spray. So they had to effectively neutralize the situation as fast as they could, and the guy wouldn't go down.
Now, given your choices, do you prefer mace to the eyes, and some of it's going to get in the eyes, or in this hypothetical, Terry, a little is definitely going to get in the eyeball?
Right.
Do you prefer mace to the eyes or a tase to the leg?
Well, the tase doesn't go just to the leg because it's like
it can go anywhere.
Spread through the whole body.
It spreads everywhere.
Fine, but the actual hook could land in their leg.
But the hook doesn't hurt. That's not the part that hurts.
I know it's not the part. Okay, I get your point.
Funny,
fine.
It's funny you ask that, T. One of my very best friends is a police officer, and he's gone through the whole training. And I've asked him that very same question, and he says all day long, hands down, keep the pepper spray away from him. He would rather be tased
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. That if mace gets in your eyes,
because
you would prefer to be. Well, I don't know. I've never been tased. But
I've heard that tasing is the most painful thing ever.
Right, I have heard that too.
It is.
I've talked to my
pepper spray is brutal, so I don't know.
That's the thing, though, is it's painful for about as long as you're getting tased. It's painful. Pepper spray stays in your eyes for half an hour or longer.
I couldn't breathe. My throat was itchy. It was not good. My lungs hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Bad.
How about both?
Oh,
really show some toughness.
Why were you pepper sprayed?
Well, I was in a dorm, and someone decided to spray it in a dorm and had to evacuate. It was
But
so
it didn't
bad.
go directly on you.
No, that's the point. I barely got any on them. I couldn't breathe, and I was choking to death. My
Yeah,
lungs
we had a
hurt.
riot on our campus back in the 90s in college, and they dropped all kinds of stuff all over campus, and yeah, I felt it.
It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't even directly hit.
It works.
Yeah.
There's one other quick little point I was going to make is that I think that there's a misunderstanding here. It's my understanding that the people who were trying to subdue this guy were campus security people. Now, I'm not putting
Rent-a-cops.
I'm not putting down how capable these guys are, but they were not regular police officers, which I think that there's a difference.
And no regular police officer ever came? So
no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
I'm asking from the beginning to the end, to the moment this guy was tased. It was all campus security.
I believe so.
So campus security is carrying taser guns these days.
Right, right.
Well, campus securities are major police forces, though, too.
Right.
In some,
no, they're hired security.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Big colleges, they're police
It's like
officers.
mall
police
security.
No, they're
it's not at all.
No, they're not.
When I went to school, it was mall security.
It wasn't. It's
You're
not
a small
here.
school, though.
Yeah, big schools are police officers.
Yes.
I'm a smaller school at University of Hartford, but still, Hartford's a decent-sized city, and it was a decent-sized school. And I'm telling you, it was rent-a-cops all the way through.
If you get arrested at UCLA, it's a police officer.
Yes.
When we had the riot, they had to call in Hartford City Police. Okay?
Right.
And I'm telling you that I think it's all campuses across the country have real, true police forces on their campuses.
Big campuses.
Like the University of Florida, I think, which is where this was, wasn't it?
What about what Virginia Tech had? They had
That's an actual police force.
Mm-hmm. All right. So bigger campuses. I guess I was not considered a bigger campus.
And with John Kerry there, I'm sure there's some sort of other security that he has
What
as well.
school was this?
I thought it was University of Florida, but...
Well, he has security for him, but they're not going to control any campus riot. And this was probably more...
Yeah, but I think they probably have to have some sort of added measure there.
Well, maybe he wasn't in any personal danger, but they're there to protect his interests and his interests alone, his security people. But what school was this at? University of Florida?
I don't know. I guess if
University of
nobody's confirming
Florida
that, then...
sounds to me like it'd be a big enough school that if you're saying the big schools have real, true police forces, then this would be one of them. Then why do they have rent-a-cops there?
We don't know for sure if they were, though.
Right, that was his understanding.
That's what John the caller's saying.
Anytime
that's all.
And if I'm going to take any source on this program, I'm taking John the caller.
Anytime you step into the world of politicians, though, there's going to be more security.
Right.
When you were watching what?
When I was watching the news coverage on it, all I heard was campus security. Now, to the extent of their training, to the extent of whether they carry sidearms and things like that, I mean, who knows? But it's my understanding in watching the video that they looked like just basic campus security that had, and they may have standard issue tasers. I mean, obviously they do. So, but it was my understanding that these were not fully armed police officers, and it didn't look like it in the video.
Mm-hmm.
University of Florida in Gainesville. So,
all right,
the big one.
Well, thank you for your call, John. Now, Travis has been tased multiple times.
Wow.
And he wants to give us his thoughts.
Yep. Getting tased sucks.
Thanks for that confirmation.
We think so.
Yeah.
What are the reasons you keep getting tased?
Well,
I keep being a dick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why have you been tased on numerous occasions there, Travis? Terry's dying to know.
All right, well,
I'm what's known as a troublemaker.
Well, admitting it's the first step.
Yeah. I'm a little thug. I'm a thug.
You're a little thug?
Yeah, no. Well, first time I got tased, I was drinking in a park with some of my buddies, and
tapping your toes.
we
Yes,
saw a cop car pull up, so we hopped the fence, and I hit the ground, and all of a sudden I get up and I see a red dot on my chest, and I'm like, oh man, what is this? And I look up and I see a dark figure standing there, and it says,
get on the ground or I will effing tase you.
Oh, jeez.
Well, at least you were
oh, God.
What was on the other side of the wall? That was such a big deal that you scaled the wall. What wall did you jump over?
It was just a little 6-foot fence at a park at a school by my house.
Oh, it's called a zoo. You're not supposed to go in those areas. Anyway, all right. Well, so you got tased there. I still don't understand why him jumping over the what wall was such a big violation there. But all right.
Well, we were drinking in a park, so that was illegal, I guess.
Ew.
And so that's
the best thing that was going on in that park that day.
Yeah. Then the second time I got tased, I was at a party with a bunch of my buddies, and I'm just drinking, and my buddy comes up behind me and he goes, "Hey, happy birthday," and just hits me right in the leg. And I was like, I dropped straight to the ground. I was like, I got up, and I said, "Dude, that's not the first time I've been tased before."
So your buddy
he jumps on top of me and keeps tasing me. So that kind of sucks.
So he had his own taser. Yeah, you're right. You really are a thug.
Drinking in a park.
These things are uncalled for. Going to parties with friends. What'd you expect, John?
Everybody watch
Travis.
out. Travis is on the loose.
He is thug.
He's a little thug, Terry.
I know.
I think tonight I'm going to go to a party.
You thug, you.
And no one can stop me.
Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. I didn't do anything. Ow!
The T-Man Show.
Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. I didn't do anything. Ow!
All right, we'll get in all the audio right now, the entire thing. What he said from the beginning to the end. You'll hear it all.
We even have after footage.
Whoa.
Yeah, we even have the after show portion of him being read his rights.
Post-game show with Pat O'Brien.
Oh, wow.
After he's just coming out of the taser moment and, all the drool that's all over his face and the load in his pads. We have all of it. We need a second to lay it down, as we say in the trade, Terry.
Man.
A lot of people are, even though you're hearing the majority here is the opinion that this dude got what he at least he had coming to him. A lot of people are outraged by this. That hippie little attitude.
Oh, yeah. Damn hippies.
That what did he do that was so bad? And there is that thought that there were like 6 cops there. Yeah, a bunch of them were women.
Wow.
No wonder they couldn't get him. Stop that.
But then this one big dude got a hold of him, and he could have yanked him out of there and just ended the entire scene, but it didn't happen.
It's more fun to tase people.
Yeah.
I think the dude just let him go on purpose so he could tase him.
Yeah. Okay, you got a 5-second head start.
Go. This will be great for your video, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because apparently they've discovered now that this dude has a history of making scenes like this at certain type events such as these.
He enjoys a nice prank video.
Yes. He's got a whole collection of them, and this one goes to the top of the list. What else is going on in the world while we continue to round up more audio bits of yesterday's on-campus in Florida fiasco? What do you have, Terry?
Well, a new study has confirmed that women are much more likely to wash their hands after using the restroom than men.
Well, women need to more, Terry, because they're just nasty.
Wow. And men are so clean.
That's right.
Right.
Washing hands after going to the restroom.
Right.
Well, if we peed all over our VJs, we'd wash our hands too.
Wow. Well, but you have to hold your stuff, right?
We have to what?
Hold your stuff.
Hold our junk?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, and because we hold it, we are able to aim. We're able to, keep it as far as being able to have decisions that we can make on where it's all going to be deposited, and it doesn't ever touch our flesh.
It may not touch
I'm a washer, Terry. 'Cause I'm a germaphobe, and I wash at all times. But I'm just pounding on the table for my non-washing brother, Terry.
Well.
And I can tell you.
Pound louder.
That there are a lot of times where washing is just, like overkill. I'm already clean.
I guess to me it's the urinal thing.
If you're a guy, there's not just a real outlandish type reason as to why. There's not an overwhelming feeling that you need to wash after every little squirt. Because you don't really get all that dirty. You hold on to a little piece, a little area of skin, and you directionally navigate your stream. But then when that's all done, you put them away and
put them away, tuck and go.
Get back to the cubicle to check out some more porn.
I just use the little kid one, the little kid urinal. I don't even touch it. Just put the pants to the ankles and.
Yeah, a lot of times you just let it stick through the fly there. You don't even need to touch it.
Wow. Well, actually, I mean,
Especially
women, we don't.
Women are nasty, Terry. Don't even try to compare
What
women.
do we touch?
Oh, you're peeing all over your 1970 porn star Bush.
Oh, my
Whoa.
gosh. I thought we already established in this day and age there is no such thing as that.
Well, there isn't, but for those that still are one of the very, very few that have those 1970 porn starish little area there, Terry,
Yes.
you can't help but pee all over it, right or wrong?
Well, not necessarily, per se, I guess.
I'm talking about a real, authentic, huge, like, do you remember Dr. J when he was in the old NBA, whatever they called that place, before the NBA, the ABA, whatever it was, where he had that afro way out to here?
Are you talking about
one of those 1970, I'm just making sure you understand what we're talking about here.
Wow, that's some kind of bush.
One of those situations. You're not going to pee all over it? Come on.
I think it'd get a little bit on
A little bit, sure.
David knows.
Yes.
He's looking right down as we speak. Verify.
Yes. Covering the whole thing up.
I just
Terry-
think people should wash regardless of gender.
Well,
that might be a good idea.
Yeah. Because just bathrooms are full of germs, period.
Women need to take TP to the situation after every visit to the laboratory, Terry.
Right.
Men don't.
Well,
What are you, Russian all of a sudden?
I said was right.
Okay, just sounded a little weird. Anyway, men don't.
So the only reason you guys use the bathroom is to stand up. You guys never use it for anything else.
No, I'm saying if a guy has to sit, and
Right.
you never sit unless you're at home or in a dire emergency.
What if,
That's
what
my
if, you,
policy.
what if you're a guy who
At least you wanted
doesn't
to sit.
stand, regardless of what you're doing? What if you're a guy who's a sitter?
I'm really getting confused now.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
think there are many guys that are sitters, Terry, that
sometimes.
don't have to squeeze out a heater. You're saying a guy who's going to just merely pee and he opts
prefers to
There's not a
sit.
man that I've ever known in a public restroom who's going to opt to sit when he doesn't have to.
Yeah, in a public one, that's for sure.
All right, Steven's making it clear that at home, if he has to pee, he sits all the time.
Take a load off.
It's not really taking a load. It's 10 seconds. What the hell kind of a load are you taking off?
All right.
But you are a
Kick
sitter,
back,
right?
read a flyer.
Anyway,
Read a flyer. How many flyers are you getting at home?
if it's absolutely just a major emergency and you have to sit in a public place and you don't wash, I would call that a tad wrong. And a little bit grody, no doubt.
But you're still not touching anything.
But if you're just merely going to the urinal, Terry, and nothing went askew, then there's a lot of times, hey, you're in a rush.
Gotta go.
Men are not gross like women are. That's all it comes down to.
Jeez. Okay.
And it's very, what is this ambient
Hissing?
noise
Yeah,
in
I'm
here?
hearing
It's, it's again,
It's your
I don't
computer?
know why it does it.
It's your computer.
Yes, I don't know
Some
why.
days it does it, some days it
just starts. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'll try and shut it down and restart it.
Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, women are gross.
Yeah.
And even though women think they're all dainty and cute and think their stuff don't stink, it's the opposite, Terry. They're gross.
Wow.
And they need to wash thoroughly at all times.
All right. Well, good to know then that we do.
Yes.
That we wash way more than men.
Really, you're slaughtering men in percentage terms
Yes.
as to the recent study?
yes.
And
Yes, yes.
this all got brought up because a new study came out, and you said it confirms what old studies had suggested in the
Yes.
past, that women, when they go to restrooms, upon completion, will wash up their hands, their face, underarms, take their feet, and men just zip and go.
Zip and go. It is such.
Karate kick the door open with your foot and head on out.
Don't have to touch
No.
anything.
Yes.
And sneeze in your hand and shake somebody's hand.
Wow.
Should wash after that, too.
Love
I
shaking
think.
people's hands at work. Bob, how are you today? What the hell?
Bob deserves to have his hand shaken, by the way.
Okay, sorry. I'll give him all the respect.
Don't underestimate Bob.
I won't.
Okay.
Whoa. All right.
May I see that story, please?
You can.
Oh, you must have it in your hands.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's what I was trying to convey with that rustling of the paper. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You guys sit that close? Wow.
Oh, yeah, it even says here, Terry, in the small print, you didn't read it, that women are repulsive. Oh, yeah.
That's what the study found.
Yes. In the study, overall, 77% of people that they were watching, they were observing without these people having the knowledge that they were being observed. 77% of people that went into a public restroom washed their hands. 57% of guys, and according to this study, 95% of women, upon leaving the public restroom, before they walked out the door, gave themselves a good wash.
There you go.
That's because they're self-conscious about what other people think. If there's somebody actually watching you, of course you're going to do it.
But a lot of this particular study was done at a sporting event. And what man doesn't want to get back to a sporting event? What woman wants to just stall it out for as long as possible so she doesn't have to get back to her lame boyfriend all engulfed in a sporting event that they're at?
All wasted
I don't
there.
I don't got 15 seconds to wash. I got to go.
Was that a Braves game, Terry? Chipper Jones may go yard, and I'll be sitting here washing my hands.
Not this year.
All right. Fascinating. 57% of guys wash their hands. 95% of women did.
Mm-hmm.
How about those 5%, Terry? Really just absolutely gross. And now, footage of Terry Free walking out.
Absolutely, that is me.
Not even coming close to a sink.
No.
Don't need it.
So you're saying you are a hand washer, Terry?
I am a hand washer.
Don't just karate kick the door and call it good.
Javier wants to come on and say he loves women, but he's known for years they're gross. Yes, Javier.
What's going on, T-Man?
How are you, Javier?
I mean, don't get me wrong, buddy. I love the women.
We all love women, Javier. There's no doubt about it. There's nothing we love more in the world than women.
Oh, yeah.
But we are just repulsive.
We do everything. Everything in our lives is constructed so that we could just do our best with women.
Oh, yeah, but my grandfather always told me, man, you can't trust anything that bleeds for 5 days without
that's just nasty.
Jeez.
Javier, come on, it's a family show.
Grandpa. Come on, man.
Yes, I understand. Your grandpa's very, very wise.
Very wise.
I don't know what the hell you said, but grandpas are always wise.
Yes, they are. Because they've lived the life already.
Terry, I've told you for years, everything men do. If there were no women in the world, men wouldn't even work. The only reason we
lay around and hold yourselves.
The only reason we'd work is to appeal to you ladies, to accumulate money so that we can take care of the ladies that we're interested in. That's all. Think men would care about what kind of car they had if it wasn't for women? No! Everything in this world that men do revolves around women.
So it's the women's fault for caring so much about that stuff.
Yeah,
but women are gross!
Yeah, we are grody. Ugh.
The only thing grosser than women is the guy's bathroom.
Really?
That is a nasty place.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Even washing your hands there is gross.
That's why men don't wash their hands, Terry. You want to get out of there as soon as possible. You think you need to hear... You think you need to hear Tito in stall number 3 making the sounds of... I don't even want to describe, Terry.
I don't know.
Well, I just touched the wet towel dispenser. Now I got to wash my hands again.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cycle that never ends.
So just forget it.
Where to go now? Where to go? Who's been waiting? What to do? A lot of people want to talk about this tasing thing that have been waiting a while, but we've kind of moved on from that, huh?
Okay.
Unless you want to talk to Hatch.
Oh, what? Have we ever talked to a Hatch?
Yeah, you can't turn down a guy named Hatch.
No, you can't.
Regardless of what he wants to talk about, even if it's a subject we've moved on from. Hatch, you're on the air.
Hatch, Robert.
Did I get Hatch? Oh, I hit the wrong line. I'm sorry. Hang on, Robert. Hatch!
Yeah, this Hatch, man.
What's up, Hatch?
Yeah, hey, man, I've been tased 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Tased twice by the police and once by a buddy of mine.
All right.
Sounds
You
like
being
you're getting
tased right now or what?
Hello?
You okay, Hatch? I'm making for it, T-Man. Hatch! Hatch!
Yeah.
And what do you want to say about your experience in being tased?
Man, since I've been tased, honestly speaking, both times I got tased, I deserved it.
All right, fine, but let me ask you this.
Tased, he probably deserved it.
Is it a different feeling every time or no?
Oh, no, it still hurts.
I know, but each time you were tased was pretty much dead on the exact same feeling you had felt the time before?
Yeah.
It's not like there are different highs.
It's not like, different drugs or something.
It's one tase.
It's the same
felt by all.
every time.
I see.
It's bringing back memory. Yep, same old feeling.
That tasing was more of a mellow hurt?
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's not like you sit around discussing your experience.
Right.
All right. Everyone understand it's been tased once or a million times. It's the same tasing all the way through. Okay, that's good to know. So you admit that each time you were tased, you had it coming even when your friend tased you?
Oh, yeah, my buddy did. I just wanted to know how it felt. But both times I was tased by the police, I pretty much deserved it.
I have been hearing a lot about that, Terry, this new taser gun that families are now able to purchase. I don't think it's as powerful as the one that police carry, but it's going to be a real interesting society where the Joe public can sit around with their taser gun and using it at their own discretion. Mm-hmm. Brother-sister fights are going to be a little bit more interesting in people's homes if the average home has the taser gun put up on the night table there somewhere in the house.
Mom on me, I'll tase you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
You thought the worst thing your sister would do to you is bite you. Now tasing is part of the family life.
Oh, my goodness.
Hatch, thanks for calling.
Yeah, man.
Take care. Goes Hatch, Terry.
Yes. I found a little news article on personal tasers.
They're not as powerful as the ones the police carry, Terry. They can't be, right?
They went on sale in April, and they sell for about $300.
I'm going to get one.
Hold on, I'm going to run to you.
I have a taser holster.
Taser holster.
That's right.
Yes, you are correct. They say
and Terry, if I don't like one of your stories...
Oh, jeez.
Right.
I'm ducking. That's all I know.
You're going to get it right in the neck.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. And then you're going to taser?
It's designed to stun for 30 seconds, providing enough time for the...
So it's another means...
It's more just like a little personal protection thing.
Another means for women to get away from the dude attempting to rape her in the parking lot kind of thing?
Pretty
Or
much.
what?
Does that one shoot barbs out, or is it just a little current that you have to get close to him with? I don't think it shoots barbs, does it?
Yeah, I don't think this one does. I can't...
So you can't tase someone from 6 to 10 feet away, but you can tase them if they're right up in your face. Is that pretty much it, or what?
You got to hold it to their neck, like you said.
Yes. This is the small one, yes.
All right. I find it's the small one, but you're not really answering the question. But that's all right. Rob, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning, G-Man.
What's up, Rob?
Hey, I just want to say good morning to everybody.
Yeah,
and I wanted to let, if you said that guys don't wash their hands as much as girls do.
Yes, that's according to the new study that just came out over the past couple of days. Yes.
Okay, so let's say you go in there real quick to use the urinal, and then you run out real fast, and the guy before you, took a big old dump. Didn't wash his hands.
That's right. Okay. I'm not interested in talking about this anymore. All right.
Bathroom talk.
I had Cheerios this morning. I'm cool.
Cheerios, really?
Yes.
You sugar
every morning.
Every day you do.
That's right. T-Man ritual.
Really?
Absolutely. What do you think gets this beautiful brain in motion, baby?
So no, you don't put any sugar on it?
It's the Rios.
It's the Rios.
If I eat anything with sugar, I would absolutely be jumping out of my skin. You think I'm excited
really?
now? Yes. Wow. I have a natural little energy level that has to be kept in check, man.
You get a sugar buzz?
If I even drink coffee, I'm into coffee now a lot. But if I drink coffee before 9 o'clock, you'll just hear a crazy man here. They're not hearing one already. All right, just so you know. I don't know how you sit there without eating.
I don't know either.
I expect to get your...
Wish I knew. Well, but if you choose between eat or sleep, I'm taking sleep any day.
Hey, I'm sleeping fine. I sleep up till 5 o'clock.
30 more minutes of sleep if you don't eat.
It'll take me 30 minutes to eat a bowl of Cheerios.
How long does it take you?
2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different.
Take me 30 minutes? Hey, I got to set aside 30 minutes for the Cheerios here.
If I'm eating, I'm eating.
You got to leave it in your fridge overnight. It only takes you 2 minutes.
I got to get out the mixing bowl and quart of milk.
How long does it take to make a bowl of Cheerios, Steven?
No, I was kidding. It shouldn't take you that long to eat it.
Yeah, that's right.
Box, pour, milk, pour, spoon to the face, done.
Wow.
You're a fast eater, though.
Yeah,
right?
he is. Absolutely.
Glad you noticed.
2 minutes ain't going to cut it.
I mean, he doesn't sit back, read the paper and do all that kind of stuff. He's just...
Honey, where's my briefcase? Bob in the carpool is honking.
Nick owns a taser gun. Yes, Nick.
That'd be funny if we carpooled.
Nick, it doesn't have, hooks that come out, does it?
No, I bought it off, like me and my friends, we all have them.
And it comes, in colors now. They're making it all fashionable, Terry.
Yeah, they are.
They can make it go with your favorite blouse.
Yeah.
Because I know you have a favorite blouse, right, Terry?
Sure.
And it takes you 30 minutes to find it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nick. What is your taser gun like?
Well, it's I got the 900-volt one, and so it's pretty loud.
Oh, it's
it hurts
no
pretty
different than my
bad.
hairdryer.
But again, it doesn't, as Hot Shot was asking and T-Man was asking about the little barbs. It's just more of a current, right?
You have to put it right up to someone's skin, right?
Yeah, you have to actually touch somebody with it.
Yeah.
But when you do it, like me and my friends, the first one to sleep is always getting tased.
Oh, my gosh. It's a new game.
I tell you, man, that's the worst way to wake up.
Yeah, I would think, yeah. There are better ways. All right.
Yeah.
How much did they cost you each?
I bought mine for $40.
Oh, so
$40.
these are different versions. Wow.
Yeah.
The one that I'm looking at in the
said
USA
$300.
is $300.
Yeah, it's off eBay.
Mm-hmm. You bought yours off eBay for $40.
Yeah, you just plug it right into the wall, it charges up overnight, and ready to go.
But it's not going to feel nearly the same as if you're being tased by a cop outside a club and you're on the sidewalk, right?
Oh, I don't know. It hurts pretty bad. I don't know.
All right.
I'm guessing the ones that cops use hurt more than hurt pretty bad.
Yes. Those have 50,000 volts.
I would hope you can't buy these off the just regular.
His says, what did he say, 900 volts?
I think 900.
Yeah, there's a little difference.
I've seen hulking men go down like little tiny kids crying because it hurts so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Does not look good.
How many tasers do you get in one charge, I wonder?
Jeez. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. I didn't do anything.
The T-Man Show.
Paper towel's right over here. So I grab a paper towel. He sees me, and I hand it to him. And at first he just thinks, oh, gee, thanks. And then there's this...
You know whose voice that is, right, Terry? That can only be one person's voice. You know, the show that everyone loves, especially myself, Terry. There's no better programming on TV. And I don't watch that much TV these days.
Right.
Than this. No better show than this one, Terry. So I'm giving you all the clues necessary to tell me exactly whose voice that is. And even though his voice is irritating, it doesn't detract from the show. What show and whose voice is this?
The dude who is the host for To Catch a Predator.
That's right.
Chris.
You don't remember his name?
I don't.
He used to be one of the three in the little boy band. Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Chris Hansen, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Every guy knows who it is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Steven's on the lookout.
Yeah.
Well, they were playing To Catch a Predator. This is not anything new, but this is all weekend long on MSNBC. They had a marathon of To Catch a Predator, so you can't help but record them, Terry, because they're so priceless. When dudes show up at a 13-year-old girl's house, or so they think, and they're pulling out watered-down bottles of Bacardi rum from their pocket, it just is just a recipe for a comedic delight as far as your afternoon's concerned, or at least mine, Terry.
Definitely.
And here's just a little bit of that so we could all enjoy now.
Paper towel's right over here.
He just walks out of nowhere, trying to help the guy out, is washing his hands in some strange girl's house while her parents are away, so he thinks.
In his little coat and tie or whatever he comes out
I
in.
don't think they usually wear a coat and tie, but yeah. Oh, Chris Hansen wears a coat and tie. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, he's very professional, Terry.
I know that.
Yes. He's a real hardcore field reporter doing some real yeoman work.
I grab a paper towel. He sees me, and I hand it to him. And at first he just thinks, oh, gee, thanks. And then there's this, he figures out that this is going to be a problem. Would you have a seat right over on the stool there, please? Mm-hmm. Oh, who are you?
I'm Chris.
Chris.
Yeah.
And who did you come to see, Chris?
I was hoping a 13-year-old girl, but you don't look like one.
What's her name?
What's her name?
I'm sorry. Oh, you caught me off guard.
He's, shaky. He looks like he's on some kind of a drug. And in fact, later, police found methamphetamines in his car.
They found methamphetamines, Terry.
Wow.
You ever take some of the methamphetamines?
No, I have not.
Methamphetamines? Just trying to get better breath. Took a couple of methamphetamines.
Vinnie should have a talk with him about how to speak.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow. Chris Hansen is now your resident drug analysis expert.
Some kind of a drug. And in fact, later, police found methamphetamines in his car. You came to see Kelly?
Yeah.
And how old is Kelly?
Kelly's way too young for me.
I'm hoping 13, isn't that right? She didn't lie to me, did she? Wouldn't it be great if it just came right out and said that? But no, they get a little squirmy. They realize, okay, I'm not in Kansas anymore.
No kidding.
You can hear this audio fine, right, Terry? The quality's okay? Is it good enough? Can you deal with it or what?
You came to see Kelly?
You know, I like to play these from time to time. We played them before, Terry, and we'll play them again. Funny every time.
It's amazing to me that it's still going on as much.
You thought this operation might have been shut down by now. This,
well, but you
this
would
pedophile interest out there. Well, apparently it can't be turned off like a faucet, Terry.
Everybody's getting busted, and it's so out there. So
your normal logic is, hey, if the water's overflowing from the sink, I turn off the faucet.
Right.
If I could give you an analogy that makes absolutely no sense. Here's water flowing all over the living room floor. These guys are well aware that one after the other is being taken down, one pedophile after the next being embarrassed on national TV, and yet they don't seem to want to stop.
Well, I'm a good swimmer. Fill up the house.
Unfortunately, the thought of being arrested doesn't deter most criminals, Terry.
Yeah, that is.
You came to see Kelly?
Yeah.
And how old is Kelly?
Kelly's way too young for me.
Way too young for you?
Yeah.
Then why did you come here, Chris?
I came here to tell her.
I came here because she's way too young for me.
That's how I like him.
Why do you think I drove 300 miles?
Come on, Chris. You know why he's there.
Yeah, he's almost condescending with these pedophiles, Terry.
I
almost.
know.
Yeah, almost.
Kelly's way too young for me.
Way too young for you?
Yeah.
Then why did you come here, Chris?
I came here to tell her.
I came here hoping to be talked down to by a dweeb like you. And boy, did I hit the jackpot!
I wanted to be on TV.
Yeah, I guess so.
Then why did you come here, Chris?
I came here to tell her that, actually.
To tell her that she was way too young?
Actually, I did, yeah. Yeah. I swear on my life.
So you drove all the way from where?
I drove from Rancho because I was tempted at first, and then I was thinking on the way down here, I was like, you know what?
So he's saying in mid-drive he changed his mind, but he kept going with the forward progress towards the 13-year-old's home to tell her that he has changed his mind. He's not going to be having any kind of sexual situation with her, but he felt the responsibility to tell her face-to-face.
Right.
Good guy.
Yeah.
Well, that is very thoughtful when you think about it, Terry.
Oh.
I can't really do this. I don't feel right in my conscience. Like, I'm a conscience-type person.
Yeah, I could tell.
The conscience-type person, Terry. You know from those, right?
I can tell.
Maybe he's on a little 7-second delay as far as his conscience is concerned, if not a bit more than 7 seconds. But sooner or later, the conscience kicks in, and he realizes what's what, but he still has the decency to show up and tell the 13-year-old girl, I'm sorry, you won't be having my older schlong.
Right.
And Chris says, well, she's back there waiting for you. That's too bad.
Man, she looks pretty hot.
Guess I'll have to do it.
Where's the booze?
Yeah, thanks for dropping off the rum, dude.
I can't really do this. I don't feel right in my conscience. Like, I'm a conscience-type person.
Yeah, I could tell you're a conscious-type person by your
very, very, very conscious. Yeah, and then I was going to come here and tell her, I don't want to do anything. I didn't bring any condoms.
You did not?
No, so.
I mean, you can take them out of your pocket now. I know from the chat that the decoy had asked him to bring condoms. So I asked him, and he reaches into his pocket.
Yeah, there's one, but it's no good. I always carry with.
Yeah, that thing's no good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut a little hole in it the other day.
How'd that get in there?
You always carry condoms that are no good, Terry.
Right.
Because you don't want to dispose of them in the wrong receptacle. You know how long it takes nature to break down a condom, Terry?
Oh,
it's like the diapers sitting there taking thousands of years to decompose.
Right.
This guy knows to put it in the right recycling bin. And until then, it'll stay in his pocket. This unusable condom. Yeah, I have one, but it's no good.
So I asked him, and he reaches into his pocket.
He reaches into his pocket. Somebody should just walk in on him and say, yeah, we're from the Annoying Voice Patrol, and we're taking you in.
But in a way, it actually fits with the show.
It does.
Totally does.
Totally.
I agree.
Even though, I mean, it's kind of annoying, a little creepy.
And he's doing, I guess, good work. He can't knock the guy for his profession.
Absolutely.
But you don't feel ever the urge to want to slap him, nonetheless, Terry? Reaches into his pocket.
So I asked him, and he reaches into his pocket.
Yeah, there's one, but it's no good. I always carry it with me. It's always in my wallet, and I took it out of my wallet when I was in my car. And
I've had it since junior high. It's just a good luck charm.
A good luck charm.
It's like a rabbit's foot, kind of thing.
When I'm feeling lucky, I rub it.
He said he always carries it with him.
Yeah.
I always carry it with me. It's always in my wallet, and I took it out of my wallet when I was in my car. And, yeah. No, I have nothing to... I honestly was going to come here and tell her I didn't want to do anything.
Right.
And tell her, you know what, you're extremely young for this. You know?
You are extremely young for this. You just wanted to sit her down and say, look.
Yeah, before you started lecturing me, Mr. Hansen, I was going to be here lecturing her.
Wow, they should have just waited.
You just broke my game plan right up here.
It's going to sit her down and be a big brother and say, you know what?
Are these dudes serious? Are these dudes thinking Chris Hansen and the people, the authorities that are waiting behind the closed doors are just going to be like, oh, we didn't know that. Okay, let them go.
Well,
they think they could talk their way out of it.
Yeah, definitely that.
It makes for better TV when they go into this mode, but it's probably just even a little bit more respectable when they just break down crying the minute they see Chris Hansen and they know they're going down. This guy knows he's going down. He's trying to talk his way out of it. Come on!
No, I have nothing to... I honestly was going to come here and tell her I didn't want to do anything.
Right.
And tell her, you know what, you're extremely young for this.
Well, I feel embarrassed then.
You know?
So you were going to come here and tell 13-year-old Kelly that you didn't want to do anything with her, but here's some Bacardi rum and... Did you transmit this photograph?
Oh, my.
Oh, geez.
I sent...
Chris Hansen's broken out even more heavy artillery.
A photograph.
He's showing him an emailed photograph that the dude sent the 13-year-old girl. And something tells me it's not him from 4 years ago with his mom and dad on a little camping trip.
Probably not in front of the Grand Canyon, no.
No.
I'm guessing.
Not him with mouse ears on, getting ready to ride the old... I don't know. I can't think of a Disney World ride to save my life right now.
Mr. Toad's Wild
Ride.
Ride.
There you go. Thanks a lot, Steve. Help me out.
Yeah.
I was actually
Did you transmit this photograph?
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Even he says, oh, my.
I didn't know I sent that one.
I didn't know I sent that one. I usually only send those in extreme emergencies. And this one seemed like an easy takedown.
Right, to the ones that I'm really serious about.
That's my code red email picture.
And
I was actually going to...
Did you transmit this photograph?
Oh, my. I didn't know I sent that one.
You didn't know?
Well, actually, yeah, I did, but... Wow.
I never knew what it looked like in this light. Thanks for showing it to me, sir. I'm never going to send it again. I realize it could be construed as offensive, and I apologize. Can I go now?
It looks a lot bigger, though, normally. That's a bad picture.
I wasn't thinking of...
To a 13-year-old girl.
I'm sorry. You're right. I know, I wasn't thinking.
And then he says, and we hadn't heard this before.
Oh, yes.
You look at me, I didn't even take a shower. If I was coming to do something like that, I would have taken a shower, you know?
Oh,
well, that's a great point. All right, sir, you're free to go. I think you can't deny the fact that the unshowered little testimony he's throwing out there is indisputable evidence that he was not going to have sex with this 13-year-old girl. Terry Rose, he would have showered.
You got to bite online. You got to get over there as quick as possible.
Got to shower.
The chat log said you guys planned on showering together.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you have that too?
I mean, that's the first thing you do.
How old are you?
You know, I'm 26 years old, sir.
26 years old.
And I really
twice
feel
the
bad.
age
I
of the
know,
girl you
I
thought
know.
you were going to come see.
Like, I really feel bad, dude. Like, I mean, I don't even know how to tell you how I feel bad. Now, I was worried, like...
So now you go on and do this.
I'm sorry. You know, because I was desperate sitting at home, I did. And it's not right to do. You're right. They should have, like, control things on those chat rooms.
Would you answer the door naked? And finally, when confronted with the transcripts, you know, he admitted that it didn't look good.
I really wasn't even going to come down here.
Yeah, but you did.
And when
See, there's a difference between really not
and you're here with me.
Did mean you're here, actually.
Oh, that's right, I did. Oh, damn.
Wow,
I hate that part. Yeah, but again, I told you I didn't shower, and I was just here to lecture her, so I can go now, right?
The T-Man Show.
Don't be a piece much, all right? Also, were you a member of Skull and Bones in college in Bush?
Just in case you were dying for it, Terry, we have the full uncut audio of the dude on the campus of whatever college it was in Florida who got tased while John Kerry was speaking, which has caused a little bit of controversy, a nice amount of buzz, due to whether the campus security / police were a little overzealous in their need to pull out the taser gun and lodge electric current into this man's system to subdue him, knowing that it was 5 against 1, 6 against 1, whatever the numbers were. Many are questioning this morning, even though the dude is just an asswipe, Terry, as to whether or not tasing was appropriate.
Right.
Again, I'm thinking that it's better than sitting through 2 hours of listening to John Kerry. That's all I'm thinking. But we have the entire audio. The dude is just being a douche. That's he goes around doing that. I think he has a reputation for that.
Uh-huh.
And yet, people are still going to debate whether the tasers are coming out too quick. Because apparently some people have died from tasing. Those people have probably had bad heart conditions, would do die in the next couple of years anyway. But people are very sensitive to tasing. Here I got on the line, I got a girl named Jennifer who's been tased, and she said it was nothing. Didn't cry.
Wow.
She rubbed some dirt on it and moved on with her night. Jennifer, you there?
Yeah,
you don't often hear about women being tased. Most of the tasing world, you'll hear the accounts of it from a man, Terry. And yet here's Jennifer, who probably got so belligerent, she just wouldn't shut her yap. That the cop just said, "Tase her ass." How did you get tased, Jennifer? You tell us the story.
Actually, I was at a party with my brother and a bunch of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
They tased my friend Darcy first, and she broke down to the floor crying. I avoided it most of the evening, and I walked past, I think Josh it was, and he zapped me right in the
All right,
butt.
so this is just a personal home taser. This isn't your real, authentic, high-voltage, police-wielded taser, right?
No, probably not.
It was back when you're in the big leagues, honey.
Right. I want the barbs that lodge in your skin. Can't get them out.
This is not what we're discussing about what happened to the dude on the college campus yesterday. This was yesterday, right, where Kerry was speaking?
Yes.
I didn't even know Kerry was still alive, Terry. That's the big shock of this story.
Why does he work? Like, just live off the ketchup money and move on with your life.
Yeah, there's no reason to be doing this stuff.
There's no reason.
He wants to stay somewhat relevant in case all the other candidates for president of 2008 die in a traumatic plane accident. He can then step in. I don't know.
But even then, why would he want to step in?
Why would
You're rich.
There's no reason to do
why
this.
does he want to be president?
Why does he want to work or do anything? Just live off your wife's money and have a nice life.
That'd be the greatest thing to put in play for a man. Just live off of your wife's money.
Jeez.
Imagine all the ketchup you can eat. A lifetime of ketchup.
Okay. Not really what I was talking about.
Putting it on Pop-Tarts, everything.
That sounds good.
Now, Terry, I ask you, do you want to hear the audio from beginning to end? It's a little bit lengthy. It's about, only about 2-3 minutes long.
Okay. That's
from the questions he was asking. You know, there came a point where he was asking so many questions and just rambling that people just started putting on their camera phones, and this was recorded. You can see it on YouTube from like 3 different angles at least. This 21-year-old dude being tased by campus police.
Peach Bush, all right? Also, were you a member of Skull and Bones in college, Bush? Were you in the same secret society?
I think the question was, are you in the same secret society as George Bush?
Wow.
Skull and what is it?
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bros?
Yeah. Bones.
Bones.
I thought he said Bros.
He said it wrong. He said Brones.
Peach Bush, all right? Also, were you a member of Skull and Bones in college, Bush? Were you in the same secret society?
That's all right. Let me answer this question.
The police are moving in. Campus police are moving in, and John Kerry's like, "That's all right. I'll answer his question."
Yeah.
And yet, seconds later, all hell breaks loose. John Kerry just loves to talk. He'll talk to anybody.
Anyone that'll listen.
This dude wanted to hear the answers. But right after that question was done, campus security started surrounding him.
That's all right. Let me answer this question.
Whoa. Is anybody watching this?
You can just hear the pandemonium. Help!
right.
This dude's loving it. You could just, he's milking it for all it's worth.
Oh,
He
yeah,
loves it.
definitely.
You're familiar with that little terminology, huh, Terry?
Sure.
Oh, she's been milked plenty of times.
This dude is just milking it for all it's worth at this point. I'm giving play-by-play for those who don't have video.
Exactly is what he's doing.
You're arresting me.
What am I doing? Get away from me, man. Get away from me.
Then he starts running all around the auditorium, Terry. And it's like your little typical high school auditorium. It's not a big spot.
Right.
And there's empty seats.
Yeah.
This does not look well for John Kerry.
Get off of me. What did I do? What did I do? Get off the head. What did I do? What did I do?
They actually took a moment to explain to him. You're acting like a... I can't hear what the word you said is, but...
I can't make it out either.
Mm-hmm.
You don't ask about skull and bones, or you will die.
Get off of me. What did I do? What did I do? Get off the head. What did I do? What did I do? Help!
Sounds a little like Ashton Kutcher, doesn't he? Doesn't he have that little sound to him, or no?
When he screams?
Yeah. Doesn't that sound like a scene from Dude, Where's My Car? All right, maybe it's just me.
What did I do? Get off the head. What did I do? What did I do? Help! Help!
Totally put it on.
There's no doubt he's loving it. He's loving every second of it. And then they take out the taser gun. He's probably getting a little bit scared, but he's still loving it.
Right.
Loving it!
Because they're actually telling him what he did, and
yet
there's no reason.
Right.
Yet they're going to march in the streets today, perhaps, and protest the over-aggressive nature of the police here, Terry.
You're right, though. He is giving play-by-play for people.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Because he's loving it! Oh, the guy needs help. Oh, I guess he needs help. We got to do something. Mm-hmm.
Someone ties you to the train tracks. That's how you react. I mean, come on.
Even then, that person tied to the train tracks is loving it!
A damsel in distress.
I didn't do anything. Help me! Help me! Help! They're arresting me. You'll be tased if you not. Can you let me go? I'll walk out.
There's the warning. Ample warning.
Yes,
You will be
definitely
tased if you don't chill out. But really, all he did do was ask just a question or two that was just kind of stupid questions.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And again, all for attention.
We've all been told there's no such thing as a stupid question. And here he is getting tased and running around the auditorium.
Show that video to the third graders.
Ask
may
me
want to
another one.
May want to think twice about asking those stupid questions after all. Or you may wind up like this. Is this woman? Do you hear like a woman's voice screaming? Is she? Because I saw a lot of female police officers in the video, which obviously makes you understand why they couldn't subdue this guy.
Right, wussies. Well, there is some little ginger kid hippie girl on his side.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Is this girl who's screaming? Is she on his side? It almost sounds like she's on his side.
Yeah, there's a woman who's on her side, on his side.
And you call her a ginger hippie girl?
Yes.
Can you have red hair and be hippie? I guess you can. You know, a lot of them in there.
There's lots of them. There's no other way to go. I'm not going to be in hip hop with red hair.
Wow.
Help me! Help! They're arresting me. You'll be tased if you not. Can you let me go? I'll walk out of here. Let me go. Oh, your stomach.
He said in response, I'll walk out of here if you let me go. So there's the two offerings on the table. You will be tased if you don't pretty much chill out. And he responds with, well, I'll walk out of here if you let me go. I didn't see them give him much of a chance to walk out.
Well,
I think they were trying to cuff him, and he wouldn't let him. That's why he said roll on your stomach.
Right.
Because they wanted to at least cuff him.
And plus, too, they probably feel that they gave him.
You're used to hearing it.
They probably feel they gave him plenty of opportunity to walk out.
Right.
So.
I don't know. It's a tough one, Terry. It's a tough one. Even after you see the video, I'm not clear-cut on which side is the more righteous side as to the way the people that are and there are people this morning screaming that here's just another example of the police overdoing it. Yeah. And there is a large camp of people saying this dude got everything that was coming to him and not enough.
Can you let me go? I'll walk out of here. Let me go. Oh, your stomach. Do it now. Put your hands behind your back.
I think if everybody just...
Do it now.
John Kerry's still trying to talk.
He's answering the question.
It's like, shut up, John. This is way more exciting than anything you were talking about. Shut your ass.
Yeah, does this happen at all your shows? Because I'm going to start going.
John Kerry starts talking again.
I think if everybody just this situation.
He's telling people, I think if everyone just starts ignoring the situation, we can continue on with the more important aspect of our afternoon, which is me.
My speech.
Universal health care.
I think if everybody just this situation. I'll answer this question. And,
Still offering an answer to this question.
I know.
Man, maybe they should have left it to John Kerry. Maybe the police should have left the situation alone.
Unfortunately, he's not available to come up here and swear me in as president.
Why are they arresting me? Can someone do something here?
Let me just say that. Because it's a very important question.
What did I do?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Very important question.
What did he ask? Because I don't want to ask that. I want to make sure.
Because it's a very important question.
What did I do? Get off me! You know what? Get off my sister! Get the f*** off me, man! I didn't do anything! Don't tase me, bro!
Oh, yeah, here comes the money shot, Terry.
Don't tase me! I didn't do anything! Ow! Ow!
It's
It's
crazy.
like a big porn scene leading to the payoff right here.
Oh,
Crazy
yeah.
you could even hear the
I hate when they're done
electrical
before me.
current.
Yeah, because there was a lot of lead up here, and we were waiting for the big climactic moment.
Right.
Here's your money shot.
Don't tase me, bro! Don't tase me! I didn't do anything! Ow! 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 Ow!
Wow.
Wow.
And there's a ginger girl screaming like she's getting it worse than him.
Mind your business, hippie.
He probably brought her with him.
Oh. Go make a hemp necklace and shut it.
Wow. Want to play Count the Owls, Terry?
Sure.
Count the owls. I love this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've tuned in a great portion of our program this morning.
It's been so long since we played this.
It's time to play the game that's sweeping the nation. That's capturing the hearts of America. It's Count the Owls! We have great cash and prizes for those who are capable of counting all the owls as accurately as possible, and then you move on to the bonus round. All right, here we go. Contestant number one, Terry Free. Where are you from? What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Terry Free.
Don't dare tell us how old you are. And our contestant number two.
My name is Bob Sanders. I reside from Des Moines, Iowa.
Okay, Bob. Thanks for being here. We're playing Count the Owls. The person who comes most close to counting the owls without going over is going to be our winner. Listen up!
Off me, man! I didn't do anything! Don't tase me, bro! Don't tase me! I didn't do anything! Ow! 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 Let me go! Let me go! Ow! Oh my God! Why are you arresting me? What did I do? Tell me that!
Okay, there you are. Oh, yes.
Yes.
You listened to the owls.
I did.
I saw you diligently writing on your scorecard.
Yes.
Were you capable to effectively count the owls? How many owls were put out there on this version of Count the Owls?
Well, I believe I really was pretty accurate, so I'm going to go with 8 owls.
8 owls!
Well,
she said.
8 owls.
8 owls! Wow! Hopscotch Scott.
I thought it was Bob Sanders.
She's on record as saying 8 owls were uttered by this man. Do you want to go higher or lower than 8 owls?
Oh, boy, I heard some ahs. I heard some, oh, my God. I don't want to be confused by those. I'm going to have to go higher.
Higher than 8 owls! If the actual number of owls is higher than 8 owls, we have Bob Spaghetti as our winner!
What happened to Sanders?
I don't know.
Oh, I was at Sanders, yeah. Or if it's lower or exactly 8 owls, then Terry Free moves on to our bonus round, where she'll really know from owls.
Oh, yeah.
The actual number of owls, let's all count them up, is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 6. The actual number was lower. Terry Free is our winner!
Oh, wait, am I excited?
I don't know.
I don't think you started right
I don't
at
know
the
if I got
time.
it from the beginning.
Because it was 8.
Yeah, this is not like an authentic game show or anything. All right, hang on. Let me see if I got it right.
Look at me, man.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. I didn't do anything. Ow!
1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7. 8. Terry, you're an ow-wower.
Oh, she knows. Nice work, Terry.
Terry is able to follow the bouncing balls of owls.
Count my owls like crazy.
I don't know if you want to call the black cop bro, by the way, either when he's tasing you.
Okay.
I don't know if that's really good.
That pretty much is the last straw right
Yeah.
there. If you had any hopes of getting away from the tasering situation, you have just lost your shot.
Tase me, bro.
And this was, ironically, at a free speech rally or whatever. It was John Kerry speaking on free speech. Is that right? Am I hearing that correctly?
I thought so, yes.
Because that's what David is calling in about. That this is all about a free speech get-together, and look how it ended.
I know.
Hello.
David, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, T-Man?
Not much. How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm just really offended about what happened to that guy, man.
Would you like a home version of the game of Count the Owls to maybe make everything feel a little bit better?
I would say they was about 11 or something.
Oh, it is. All right, well, he sounds like he'll take a pass in the home game.
Yeah.
But, no, it was actually, Terry was way all over it. David, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Napa.
And you're outraged this morning.
Well, the thing is that,
So outraged you can't wait to do nothing about it. Is that right?
Well, yeah, because, the thing is that, you know what I'm saying, this is like a First Amendment kind of issue, you know, because he's just asking a question. The guy could be annoying as he can, but, you know what I'm saying, that the police have no right to come to him and arrest him because he's just asking a question, you know what I mean?
John Kerry seemed like he was handling it okay. This guy was doing a little bit more than asking a question. He was obviously trying to disrupt the whole event. He was trying to get attention on himself in the most magnitude kind of way, the highest of magnitudes. And he was being an outright idiot, and everyone knew it. And they had more than enough people there on hand in the security mode to muscle him out of there, throw him onto the curb, Terry, and get him out of the event.
Right. Well, initially, too, when he started going long with all his questions and stuff, one of the female security officers stepped up and was like, you know, you're done now. Come on. Cut it short.
If you ask the blatant question, did he need to be tased, the answer is no. Okay? I don't see how the answer could be yes. But whether it's a big deal that he got tased, not to me. He was an idiot. He didn't really necessarily need to be tased. The fact that he got tased, it doesn't bother me, Terry.
Right.
Whenever you start clowning around, politicians, people are a little more trigger happy, I think, than they would be normally.
And you never know when one clown starts to get overzealous how a situation can turn and what eventually can happen. And he was resisting arrest, all right? They were very clearly telling him maybe they were too quick to try to move in on him, whatever your feeling is on that. Regardless, they were telling him it's time for you to move along. Right. He resisted arrest. He was struggling with them, and he got tased. Still,
I just think that the whole fact of, okay, they could ask him to get out of the auditorium, you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
Right.
They could have
That's what I'm saying. Like, the
he
problem
didn't
was
deserve
that
to be
he got
tased.
arrested for that reason, you know? Like, you cannot get arrested for expressing your thoughts. That's the problem right here. It's not the fact that the guy was annoying as hell and he was acting like an idiot. It's just the fact that if you're going to say something, you're supposed to be allowed without, being arrested.
He absolutely didn't need to be tased. You can go as far as to say he didn't deserve to be tased, even though he was struggling there. That's not so clear. Just resisting arrest, so a lot of people believe that is grounds for being deserving of a tase or two. But he did get tased, even though I'm feeling, though, it didn't need to happen. I absolutely have no problem with the fact because the dude was loving every second of this. You could tell right up to the moment where he got tased. And even when he's getting tased, it almost sounds like he's having a little bit of a good time.
Right. He's being excessively loud to,
You don't need to say that. You don't need to be that dramatic with how the pain is hitting you when you're tased.
Right.
He was even overdoing that, in your opinion. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Well,
he could have kept his owls to himself.
Yeah. But he wasn't arrested for what he said, David. He was arrested for his actions. Like you said, he was acting like an idiot. That's why he was arrested.
I mean, that's the thing, though. Like, I saw the video last night, right? And when I was watching the video, the dude was just asking a question, you know? So
they asked him to leave. He wasn't arrested.
The police just moved to him. So I just think that's the whole problem. Like, you shouldn't be arrested for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just for asking, like, whatever, like, just telling people that say annoying shit, like, sorry.
I can't say that word on the air, but it's all right. Now, is this dude in jail right now? What's the status of him as we speak? Is he
probably jail overnight?
He's probably still there right now?
Well, I thought, like Steven said, that he was just in overnight and was already out, but I'm not sure.
So he got out this morning? We don't know. Just say you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I like to make stuff up, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Lead you along.
Wow. Fascinating.
But I want to know, is he in Skull and Bones or not? It was a good question.
Oh, geez.
Dying to know the answer.
I think they've gone over that quite a bit, though.
Yeah,
they?
during the whole presidential campaign, I guess it went over it a couple times.
I don't remember. Anyway.
There's no secret society.
Right.
Well, there is.
All right.
I'm going to tase you for saying there is.
Steve won't keep his house to himself.
Oh, no. 25 hours minimum.
Put him on my blog.
He'd set a Count the Owls record as far as this game show, Terry.
T-Man Show.
Did Barry cancel his appearance today on The View? Yes. Manilow says he didn't go on because he did not want to be interviewed by conservative Elizabeth Hasselbeck. The show isn't commenting, but sources tell Extra The View...
Can you believe that? Is that possible? That Barry Manilow is so worried about Elizabeth Hasselbeck? Yeah, her views are very right-wing and conservative, but she's so freaking dumb. Who cares? I mean, seriously, that means he's taking her seriously, Terry. She's the dumb... I don't care if Matt Hasselbeck is listening. He should know. He probably knows better than anyone. She's as dumb as a wall. All right? Dumbest person on TV, clearly. No one's close.
Mm-hmm.
And Barry Manilow is saying he's canceled his appearance on The View because Elizabeth Hasselbeck, he doesn't agree with her views?
Apparently so.
When a person has views, but then you realize how dumb they are, their views don't count.
But they're dangerous, dumb views.
Yeah, he called her views dangerous.
I know.
Views can only be dangerous in the mind of a person who can think.
Oh, wow.
Did Barry cancel his appearance today on The View? Yes. Manilow says he didn't go on because he did not want to be interviewed by conservative Elizabeth Hasselbeck. The show isn't commenting, but sources tell Extra The View canceled Barry because of his demand.
View wants everyone to know we canceled him.
Right.
He didn't cancel us. Yeah, how childish. I hate when people act all childish.
We pick and choose who goes on this horrible show.
Right. We pick and choose who's going to be on our set when no one watches us.
Yeah. They're not going to get into a political discussion with Barry Manilow. I don't think, play the piano, have a fun time, and move on with your life. Who cares?
How about a musician you don't care about going on a show you don't care about?
Wow, sounds like a perfect match.
Wow.
Trying to evade a host you don't care about. All right, great story.
Sounds like a perfect television get-together to me.
Steven's right, though. Play Maddie and shut it.
Yeah, jeez.
I think he's kind of past playing the Mandy.
I know. Yeah.
But that's pretty much...
He's a letdown. All new stuff now.
Wow.
All new stuff he's pimping out there?
I think doesn't he have a new CD out?
Sure he does.
Like, I know. Are you asking me?
No, I was kind of putting it out there for everybody.
How is
I
it?
downloaded it yesterday.
Oh, it's awesome.
Oh, I put on my chiffon scarf and I rock the house.
Louder!
Yes.
Crank it!
You tell Elizabeth the way it is.
Jesus, Barry Manilow, you
Dancing around
alive?
in your underwear, right, with your chiffon scarf on? Is that it?
Alive.
Writes the songs, don't you forget it.
Oh, I know he does.
God, the greatest songs of the 70s is his new CD.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Okay.
boy, oh, boy.
Mm-hmm. And if it was the 70s, I'd buy it.
Right, unfortunately, there's more decades to go after that.
Featuring The Way We Were, It Never Rains in Southern California.
Okay.
Stop it.
Sounds like a can't miss stocking stuffer already, as the season is barely even thought about at this time.
This explains it. There's a duet with Rosie O'Donnell on it.
I love going to grocery stores now more than ever, Terry. Now they have every bit of candy right as soon as you walk to the door.
I know.
Halloween, baby.
I know.
I need to see 6 variations of Twix bars right as I walk through the doors.
Right.
You got the mini size. You got the fun size. You got the vending.
The regular
full
size. Right.
Oh,
and then the extra large.
King size.
you women like the fun size, Terry?
Oh, I like fun and extra.
When I look at the fun size, I can't help but laugh, and then I realize, okay, I'm having fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the fun size is not a very big candy bar.
No, I know.
All right?
I know.
Yeah, what's so fun about unwrapping 30 of them?
I know. I'm trying to
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm really not able to find the fun in this.
You know why it's so much funner than getting the king size?
Funner, yes.
Is because
You like the king size.
you can it's easier to justify eating the small fun size as opposed to
Wow.
taking on the king size all
I
at
understand.
once.
Terry is trying to convey that she recognizes the value in unwrapping just one king size as opposed to 30 fun sizes.
Oh, when I unwrap, it better be king size.
What if you unwrap thinking it's a king size, Terry?
Oh, wow. And you go, whoa, it's just a fun size.
Lo and behold, it's just a mere fun size, but you're in too deep. You've already committed to letting this guy... we're talking about candy bars, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I'll ask my question off the air then.
Okay.
It's acoustic versions of all of his hits.
Not that I have anything to worry about, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think it's the other way around with me. People assume I have a little fun size one.
When really you're nothing but king
then
size.
They realize how deep they're in.
Oh, boy.
Or maybe not. Maybe I just dreamt that. What else is going on, Terry?
I thought this was kind of an interesting study that I found here.
Oh, geez.
Apparently, humans are living longer than ever today. And the reason being is because...
Sounds like you're doing a report in front of the class.
Oh, okay, well...
All right, but go ahead. No,
anyway,
yeah.
it's because older men are reproducing with younger women.
Oh, yeah. With the fun size.
Yeah. I guess what the researchers found at Stanford is that men can reproduce much longer in their years
Of course.
than women, like into their 60s and 70s,
So let me
whereas
see.
women can't.
Yes.
So
and-
then they marry or get with much younger women to reproduce with, so their
Yeah, yeah.
longevity genes just
Younger
keep-
women are the fun size.
Right.
So, if I'm understanding you right, and I'm not sure I am, is it the offspring of these older men having sex with younger women that live longer?
Yes.
Or is it the man who reproduces with the younger woman who then goes on to live a longer life than he would have ordinarily, if you're following my question? Which is it, Terry? Like David Letterman, for example, had his first child at age, 60.
Right.
With a 30-something-year-old woman.
Correct.
And my question is, does he now live longer because he feels wowed? Psychologically, either subconsciously or consciously, his mind recognizes, wow, I can reproduce at my age, so I feel younger and I'm going to live longer because of that. And then he then goes on to live longer because he believes in his mind that he's younger than he is. Or is it the offspring, David Letterman's little snot bubble kid there that is going to go on to live a longer life? Which one?
It's his offspring.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I think that makes less sense than it being
Says
David
here
Letterman.
that researchers at Stanford found that over time, when older men have kids with younger women,
Yeah.
it increases the lifespan of both genders.
Both genders, both the woman and the man. That has
As generations go on, more and more children are getting longevity genes passed down to them, and
Oh.
eventually that makes the population live longer.
Uh-huh. When do I trade mine in for a younger one, Terry?
Oh,
Wow.
She's going to be 29 December.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, you better start looking.
That's too old! I have fun size!
You're supposed to have a 20-something your whole life, right?
That's right. Clock is ticking on her 20s. Which in turn means the clock is ticking on her time with me.
Whoa.
She knows, though.
So the longevity genes are
die, not really.
boost longevity to sons and daughters. That's what they're meaning by both genders.
What? I'm sorry, I was involved in another discussion
I
with
know
other
you
people,
were.
Terry. What were you
I
saying?
know.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
I'm saying
Other people probably heard it, but I want to hear it.
Yeah.
What? What'd you say there? Repeat.
I was saying
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah, they just want you to do that to slam through the bottle and buy a new one. You don't have to do that crap.
You don't think you have to repeat?
No.
I don't buy it.
Just one good scalp massage wash and all that.
They've had me fooled all these years.
That's right.
I've been rinsing and repeating. Well, I was told that the initial wash just gets the oil out of your hair, and the second wash gets all the dirt out.
Really?
Yeah, because I like to roll around in swamps.
Exactly.
So I got to get the oil out first,
Oh,
and
okay.
then get the swamp residue out of my hair with the second wash. Depends how often you wash your hair, and I know you don't wash it that often, so you better repeat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Once a month.
Oh, geez.
I was just confirming
Yeah.
for you guys
Yes.
that.
So it's the offspring. David Letterman's kid
Yes,
is apt to live longer
Correct.
than others, thanks to the fact that his dad
As an older gentleman.
is an older man who had a baby at an older time in his life.
Correct.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
And those longevity genes I was saying are passed on to sons and daughters. So even if he had a daughter, same thing.
Mm-hmm. But then once David Letterman's kid breaks out the videos and sees the old banter between Paul Schaefer and his dad, the meandering, witless banter that went nowhere, he'll drop dead right there. No, David Letterman's pretty funny. Mm-hmm. Always has been. Very consistently. And we've appreciated him for years. Okay. Glad we can get that on the record.
Right.
Anyway, so
there you go.
It's very fascinating, that really. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yes. 1-866-663 T-Man. Let's see who's been waiting the longest here. Anything you want to talk about is fine with me. 1-866-663 T-Man. And don't let me forget, Terry, that we have a Halo 3 to give away today. Ooh. We have Halo 3s all week long. We've given them away every day this week. We will continue to do so. Before you can buy it, you can win it right here, thanks to our friends at Best Buy. They have handed us multitudes of copies of this game that, let me tell you, no one's going to be disappointed. I'll tell you that right now. This is so huge that I don't think you or many or just about every woman out there doesn't understand, Terry.
Yeah, I don't probably understand but I can only imagine.
There's plenty of stuff you don't understand.
Sure.
And at www.thetmanshow.com, I hope people are firing in their bills through email, through fax, whatever it takes, because starting on Monday, whatever bills are in the hopper, and I'm hoping there are thousands, Terry, we will start pulling them one by one and paying them. T-Man Pays Your Bills starts on Monday. So if you have any bills you're not in the mood to pay, punch up www.thetmanshow.com and send them off. No, I'm in the mood to pay this one. I'm in the mood to pay that one. I'm in the mood to pay them all. No,
if what about that one over there?
No, that's the one I'm not in the mood to pay. Okay. Yeah, I'll send it to T-Man. I would assume you're not in the mood to pay any of your bills.
Yeah.
So why don't you make a copy of it, because there is a chance that it won't be plucked and paid. Make a copy of it and send it off. But that would be a great excuse to the telephone company. Oh, I don't have the bill anymore. I sent it to T-Man. He told me he would pay it. So call him.
They don't usually buy that. I've tried.
So I sent all my bills to him, too.
You probably want to make a copy and send it, and then pray, have it plucked and paid.
Yeah.
Pluck and pay.
Mm-hmm.
Better than T-Man. Better than pull and pray.
1-866. We've all been there.
Oh, yeah.
663.
Hope I'm not a dad.
Wow.
T-Man. Or if I have to be making a boy. Ed. Wow. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning, T. How you doing?
What's up, Ed?
Hey, man. Hey, what's up with that hand washing, man? You know, chips is like the dirtiest thing that you could touch, and I know you go to casino a lot, too.
Oh, that's a story Terry read earlier, yeah. Terry made sure, there was a little bit of glee in her voice when she pointed out that men are almost half as likely to wash their hands upon leaving a public restroom as women. There was almost a bit of a we're the more, I don't know, just the better species kind of tone in your voice, Terry.
Yeah.
That's why.
Man, I go. Well, anyway, man, I go to the casino a lot, man.
Yeah.
And I go to the bathroom, man. Those guys never wash their hands, man, at all.
That would add more credibility to Terry's little story, yes. Yes, he's listening to the program on
It's all good. Hey, man, and another thing, man, everybody ragging on Britney. That's too bad. I guess somebody for the Mickey Mouse Club had the crap. Huh?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But thanks for calling, dude. Huh? Hearing voices.
Man.
Well, yeah, I mean, you go to a casino, you're not going to the cleanest place in the world, and that's something you're more than willing to hand yourself over to. I'm willing to not only lose everything I made all week long, as far as my earnings are concerned, but I'm willing to see some really gross people and touch some really gross things. Because even poker chips there, I play poker all the time.
Yeah.
They're just being passed around the table, people picking their nose, picking their ass. You kidding? You don't think I recognize that poker chips are some of the most dirty things on the planet?
Yeah.
And yet I'm doing poker, little chip tricks, and...
You're wearing gloves, though.
Well, I'm wearing a couple of layers, yes.
You just throw the chips in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I'd play more.
You'd play more if it weren't for the gross chips?
No, if they were edible.
Mm.
Like the little chocolates that come in those little tins.
Mm-hmm. Sarah, you're on the air. Sarah, you're on.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, I was curious, Terry, what's the age difference have to be for the the children to live the longevity life. Because, like, I had my first child when I was 21, and my husband was practically 40. Is that enough age range for
So
my
now she
children?
finally has an excuse as to why she was so lame, Terry, and hooking up with a 40-year-old like that. She feels good about herself for a change.
It says,
if you really want to give your child the best chance at life, you need to have sex by the end of the week with an 84-year-old man.
All right.
All right? So go make that happen, okay?
No, I really want to know.
I don't think it says in Terry's story. Does it say something that specific, Terry?
It says 5 to 15 years older than their female partners.
5 to 15 years. Oh, your kid is going to live forever.
Nice.
Yeah!
Thank you.
So where's
She feels so much better, I guess.
Where's the 40-year-old you had sex and had the kid with now? Where is he?
He's at home with the children.
So you're still together?
Of course.
And your lives couldn't be more beautiful with one another?
Oh, I'm going through some medical stuff. He's standing by my side.
You're going through a lot of stuff and he's standing by your side.
Most definitely.
So that's a little bit different than your lives couldn't be any better, but still pretty good is the way you're feeling about it. Is that right?
I'm looking at a couple surgeries, and
Oh,
he's
geez.
willing to take the responsibilities of our children and our work. And
So you're a sick woman and he's willing to pick up the slack and play both parental roles while supporting you at the same time.
He's a good man.
But he knows he can't pull the ripcord now. There's no way. He's got to wait till she gets healthy, and then he can leave.
Wow.
So I wouldn't be too fooled.
So, yeah, you don't have that great guy. So, how serious is your illness?
Well, I have surgery in 2 weeks, and I'm looking at back surgery probably within the next year.
Oh, you got a slip disc. Big whoop. Is that what it is?
I'm sorry, say that again?
So it's just like a little back pain problem?
Well, I'm looking at a hysterectomy in 2 weeks, and then I'm going to have back surgery within the next year.
Well, why do you have to have a hysterectomy? You have, like, that girly cancer or what?
No, I have a lot of disease around my ovaries and cysts that rupture every month, and it's painful and just solving the problem.
Well, that'll be a good positive thing, right? As far as the pain,
Yes.
etc. And you've already had kids.
I've
so
definitely weighed my options in the last 6 months, and it's getting to a point where it's the best answer.
Well, did you get to have all the kids you wanted to have or what?
We have 7 children.
7 children. Yeah,
you had 7?
Oh, so you're not quite there yet, is what you're saying.
We personally had 2.
This is the only way the doctor could get you to stop having kids, is to lie to you and say you have some...
We personally had 2. I married into 4, and we adopted 1.
All right. Well, that's nice, the adoption part. Anyway, good luck to you. I hope you get well real soon. Okay, Sarah?
Most definitely.
Take
Thank you,
care.
man.
Call us when you're out of recovery.
Awesome. Thank
So
you.
we know for sure that you're fine. Wow. Oh, she's ill and she's calling in, Terry.
Yes.
Hoping that her kids will live forever. Mm-hmm. They're going to learn how to fly. 1-866-663-T-Man. Aaron is on the air.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm all right. What's up?
Well, I had a quick question for you. So I was listening earlier, and I heard the comment that was made about how women probably don't know about Halo 3.
There are a couple of random women out there that like playing Halo 3, but don't start coming on saying girls love to play Halo 3 as well, because you know that's not the case. You know when you break it down by gender, it's 99% played by guys, and that's a conservative number.
Have you actually looked up the number to be 99% though?
I'm looking it up right now!
Well, the one thing I had to say was that the growing demographics for females that are not just in
Listen, just because you're the freaky tomboy type that likes to try to fit in with all things guys do doesn't make you anywhere near normal, okay?
Well, I think you can't say that because I'm actually involved with the gaming industry.
There are plenty of girly video games if you're that into playing video games, which most often than not, Terry, women aren't into, period. Women don't like video games nowhere near to the proportion of men.
Why
It's
is
just
that?
the way it is.
It's weird.
It's the way men are wired and women are wired.
Mm-hmm.
Women can't sit there with their game controller for hours on end playing video games.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not the way they're designed. And they're probably better off for it, Terry. They're missing out on tons of fun. But they don't get it. They don't understand where the fun lies. And that's just the way it is. So don't come on trying to tell me and enlighten me about how women love video games, too. It's not the case.
That's
All
not
right?
fair because
No, wait!
that's not fair because you wouldn't even let me talk. No, I actually play video games, and on top of that, I actually work in the game industry. I actually work with the testing development.
I have no choice. See, you're even a fraud on top of that.
Yeah.
She's not even a voluntary video game player, Terry.
Probably doesn't have a console at home.
Mm-hmm. Get off my phone! I'm up against a break, that's why. 1-866-663-T-Man. Back after these words.
The T-Man Show.
Look at this. Is this unbelievable? Is this predictable, Terry? Now I got all these smelly feet female gamers calling in.
They're the worst.
Wanted to come on the air and tell me about how I don't understand how women love video games, too. I don't understand, Terry. Is that the most preposterous thing you've ever heard? Those are the most ridiculous words ever uttered. T-Man doesn't get it.
The burning bush has spoken.
Have they forgotten, Terry, that I know all?
The burning bush has spoken.
Have they forgotten? You really can't sit and enjoy video games when you're too busy taking all these pee breaks.
Oh, jeez.
That would have to take, Terry.
All the time.
When you can't actually even figure out how to work the remote control, obviously you're not going to get much out of playing Halo. Okay? End of story!
Now. That's why they're all calling in.
Mm-hmm. Should I hear from one? You want to hear from one, Terry?
Absolutely.
I think she loves playing the World of Warcraft. I mean, Warcraft.
Whoa!
You want to hear from her, Terry?
Jeez.
That sounds more fun.
Oh, yeah. Joanna's a huge gamer. As much as anyone out there. It's not about gender. It's just about... Why would a woman want to be a gamer anyway, Terry? All it does is just melt your mind out of mush sitting in front of the flat screen playing video games for hours on end. Women got it right. I'm not complimenting women by saying they're not gamers. All right? Joanna, turn your radio down. Joanna.
All right.
Turn your radio all the way down, all right?
All right.
You huge gamer, you.
Yes.
Yes. What would you like to tell me, Joanna?
Okay, well, I mean, like, I'm not saying that you don't understand. I just don't think you get it. Like, I play games just like guys do.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I do. I get into a game and I can't put it down until my fingers are numb and until I get too pissed to try again.
All your elite press-on nails are brug on the floor. Mm-hmm. When was the last time you made a nice pot roast, Joanna?
Wow!
Like 2 days ago.
Oh, really? See, so
yeah,
we're
in a crock pot. I made it in a crock pot.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
Man,
wow.
With some carrots and onions and baby
I still
potatoes.
can be a woman and enjoy playing games.
Right.
Hey, as I just said, Joanna, it's not me sitting around here knocking women by saying you're not gamers, that you don't, and I'm not saying there's a vast exception to the rule, Terry, and here's Joanna. She sounds so womanly, coming out talking about how she loves gaming, but it's like a compliment saying you're not sitting around wasting your mind. That's just a guy's thing. Sit around and just dull your mind to nothing, playing 7 hours of nothing but Halo, Terry.
Well, if I don't have anything to do, that's okay.
And that happens quite often for you, or?
Well, not very often, but I mean, like, there are times where I don't have anything to do, and that's what I prefer to do.
Mm-hmm. You don't got a big black dildo to take care of it?
Big black dildo!
I don't have a dildo, but I do have a man with that.
Oh, you do? You're very involved with your man, is that right? You and him are very comfortable with each other and having a great relationship? Is that what you're trying to suggest, or what?
Saying her man has a big black dildo.
Tell me about this relationship you're in right now. How long has that been the situation?
Not very long.
Not very long. How long?
Couple months.
Couple of months.
Yeah.
And how did you meet this fine gentleman there?
I met him through a friend of...
You met through mutual friends.
Yeah.
They introduced you thinking that you guys just may, hit it off.
Well, yeah, basically, I guess.
All right. And where did you guys get introduced? Where were you...
Well, I came over to visit my friend when she came back from Spain, and I met him.
You met him at her house?
Yeah.
And how quickly did you guys consummate your relationship?
Rather quickly.
She's loving it.
Rather quickly, meaning before the sun came up, or what?
I think maybe.
So on that night, you're going. All she's attempting to do, Terry, is welcome a friend home from Spain.
Right. There you go.
See a couple of pictures. Hear about a couple of hot Spaniards. Little does she know, she's about to be violated 16 ways to Sunday by some guy she doesn't even know exists within hours, Terry.
I met him before I saw him here. I met him like a year ago, but...
I'm sorry, you're so wholesome.
Yeah, now you're not easy at all.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not.
So,
no, I'm serious. I really did. I met him like a year before.
You met him a year before. You couldn't stand him. All of a sudden, he reappears and...
Well, I was in a relationship when I first met him.
Within hours, you're having sex with the guy. Is that fair to say?
Wow.
Okay, not hours, but...
Hours.
But, like, the first time I met him, I was in a, 3-year-long relationship.
Well, you had sex with him that day, right? Okay, you've already said that. So you had sex with him the day you met him, right or wrong? That's right. Knock your cleats out there, you gamer.
See, I picture her chopping chicken for my teriyaki.
Yeah, but if you knew him, he's a very,
so you had sex
very nice person.
You had sex with him on the first day you met him, right or wrong?
Okay, maybe a little over 24 hours.
Yeah, whatever. All right, so where did you guys do it? Were you still in your friend's house, or you went back to a different spot, or what?
No, we were here.
You were where?
At her house.
And that's where you are right now?
Yes.
She's just...
Why are you at your friend's house right now?
What do you think?
What do I think?
I don't know. Do you like your
that's
friend?
That's why we asked.
You and your friend get all lesbonic and stuff, or what?
Not that friend.
Are you at your boyfriend's house? Is that where you're at?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Oh, okay. I thought you... All right, never mind.
I did
She
too.
got confused. I thought I was confused. Never know. You never know. You never know. All right, but you and your boyfriend are going strong after a few months.
Yeah.
And the
working on it.
The sex...
Kind of an open relationship.
So you can go out today... You can go out today to a teriyaki joint and see some guy sitting there having the number 2 special, and you can...
Not a guy.
Oh, you have an open relationship as it pertains to women. He's allowing you full reign on all females.
Yes.
And you don't need to call him and get permission. You can just go at it.
Well, I mean, I would kind of want him to be involved.
How many women have you gotten physical with in your life? Would you say? Can you count? Can you count them on your hands, or is it too many to count?
I don't think I could think of that right now off the bat.
You don't think you could think of it?
Yeah, how many?
Because the video games turned your mind to mush, like I said? Or it's too many to count?
No, it's too many to count
She's been with so many women, Terry, she has lost the ability to count them.
Yeah.
Or just count in general, I think. Most likely.
She can chuckle like crazy.
And how's your sex life with this 3-month boyfriend of yours there? Would you say it's of top quality? It has room for top quality. No room for improvement. You've hit the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And what makes it that way? Is it your efforts, his efforts?
His effort.
He's so damn good.
He is so damn good.
And what makes him so good? Hold on, let me take out my notepad. Oh, he's good. Yeah, okay.
He's a runner. He runs so...
So he has the never wavering endurance. Is that right?
Exactly.
He's a sexual athlete.
He's the triathlon of sexual beasts.
He's got the leg and the ab strength to just...
Oh, that's what I'm missing.
You know?
Yeah, you got to keep that core strength. That's the key.
Ab strength, she said, Terry.
Yeah,
stomach muscles, yes. His stomach muscles are such that it makes him a can't-miss, just outright big-time sexual prospect.
That's fine. He's so good. I just can't even help it.
I know. You sound so excited. Why don't you scream it out loud? Scream it at the rooftop. Go ahead.
It's so good.
Yeah! She sounds pretty happy,
All
Terry.
she did was call up to let you know she's a gamer.
Oh, no, that's what I said. That's what I was supposed to be talking about games.
We didn't know how big a gamer you were. Strap it on, baby. Gonna be a bumpy night. Wow.
Oh, my God.
Gotta admit, I'm kind of envying
It's funny, I swear to God.
I'm kind of envying her situation now, I'll tell you that. She's so satisfied. Man, to hear a woman this satisfied?
Yeah, she's very... I mean, she was screaming at the top of her lungs at how good he is.
So foreign to me.
She gets other girls. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. When was the last time you were with another girl?
Maybe a week ago.
Really? And how'd that work out for you?
He was all right.
And did the washboard stomach boyfriend get to join in or no?
Oh, how did you know? had a washboard.
I think you said something about it a minute ago.
Actually,
Yeah.
Do you have a washboard?
Wait, yeah. Actually, he did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He did? He got to join in?
Wow. Cool.
Really? So he, got to be active with both you and her, or what? Or,
Yeah.
were there rules involved?
No, there's never any rules. What the hell?
How old are you?
No rules, just
22.
right.
22.
I'm envious of two people now.
And do you work? What's your status right now as far as job or school?
I go to school.
Yeah, you do? What are you studying?
What am I studying? I'm just doing my prerequisites right now.
Oh, makes two of us.
Whatever they tell me to take.
Oh, jeez. Joanna, I'm glad you called in, baby.
Okay.
I'm glad you're this high on frickin' life.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you.
the chatters
Moco
want her
space.
MySpace.
Do
by
you
the way.
have a MySpace or even better, a Moco space that you'd like to share with us?
I do have a MySpace.
All right, now would you like to give it on the air so everyone could go look at it now, or you want to be more private? How do you want to go about this?
I don't want everybody to hear
Oh, come on.
Some of the chatters are interested.
Just me,
I'm
right?
a private person. You're the first time I've ever done anything like this.
All right, hang on. Pasty will get your info. Yeah, she's very private.
She said she's a private person after screaming that she's...
So, when your boyfriend, does he get his little thing too, like other guys?
Would he be cheating for him if he got with other guys?
That's what I'm wondering, yeah.
That's what Pasty was wondering.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Let me log in real quick here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now behind the scenes, the T-Man in the Morning Show.
Whoa.
Wow.
You have been taken behind the glass.
It's like riding the tram at Universal Studios.
We now take you behind the glass to where Pasty David Arthur III resides, and he is currently getting the MySpace address of one Joanna.
It's the psycho house of the show.
Here comes Jaws.
Terry, did you say you had breaking news to me
Oh,
just
breaking
moments
news.
ago?
I was, yeah.
Oh, geez. Wow, behind the glass. Let's get all right, easy, Terry. Let's get breaking news from Terry B. Free, and that breaking news is
O.J. Simpson is out of jail.
oh, jeez,
OJ.
and he's pissed.
Yeah, I think so.
Look out!
Watch out, Mike.
Yeah, watch out. He's coming for you.
O.J. Simpson's, as we speak right now, free.
Yep, he was arraigned this morning, and yep.
Wow, arraigned this morning, and he was set free. Does that mean he's obviously going to be due back in court at some later
Sure.
date?
Yes.
How we doing there, Pashla?
Got some.
You
Got
got
something.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, whoa, got some.
Interestingly put.
Everything he says just sounds perverted and weird. Why is that?
So OJ's going to go shank a neck later today, or what?
Maybe so. Well, actually, the judge said that he is to, quote, have no contact whatsoever with any of the witnesses in the case. So I guess, yeah, he's got to be a little bit more careful.
I'm cool. I am.
They're saying right there, that audio, I was listening to some legal expert saying right there, that alone is grounds for a kidnapping charge. When he says, I want no one to have the ability to leave this room.
Right.
That and that alone equals kidnapping.
I know.
I thought kidnapping was like you had to pull up in a van and
No. If you keep somebody
Candy.
locked in a room, candy.
dangle an ice cream cone.
Yep.
I didn't know kidnapping was this quick a situation to develop.
Nobody out this one. I wasn't hanging at think you can steal my and sell it? Don't let nobody out of here. You motherfucker. I just steal some good. I just look at this. Get over there. You walk over there. I'm trying to get back along. Walk your ass over there. Steal my Mike took it. Mike took it. I'm going by your side. I always thought you were a straight shooter. I'm cool. I am.
All right. There it is. Breaking news. Terry Free just hitting.
It's all wound up.
I'm sure the witnesses will sleep well tonight knowing the judge said, OJ, stay away from them.
Yes.
He seems like a guy that can control his temper.
Yeah, he does.
Just have your camera phones ready to go if he's there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a free copy of Halo 3. Yes, the Halo 3 that is not even out at your GameStop shelf. It's not out at any toy store. No video game store has it yet, but we do. We here at the T-Man the Morning Show have it thanks to our friends at Best Buy. Now, Best Buy doesn't even have it on their shelves yet, and yet they gave us a whole stack.
Yes.
To give away before you are able to buy it on Tuesday. Today's what? Today's Wednesday, Terry?
It is.
We count down the final 6 days. Wait till we get inside that final 72-hour zone, Terry.
Oh, I bet it'll be crazy.
Wait till you feel the can't-be-denied tangible buzz that Halo 3 creates. But again, thanks to our friends at Best Buy, we have copies to give away, and we will give it away to the first caller right now. I have to clear the lines, unfortunately. Let me see if I can get some people on that want to say something in 15 seconds or less. 15 seconds or less, James in Livermore, what do you got?
I want to meet that last caller that called in, man. Where do you find girls like that?
Mm-hmm. That's not why he originally called, though. He called about a relationship problem he was having, but he's been on hold so long he changed his mind.
I think we answered it.
Yeah, relationship's over.
Yes. John, Palo Alto, 15 seconds or less. What do you got?
Hey, ever since I had the PlayStation 3, my wife got into playing a lot, and now she's a lot better than I am, and we're real excited to get the Halo 3.
Oh, James.
Man, hey.
All right.
When I was... Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, thanks for the call. Mike in Tacoma, 15 seconds, go.
Yeah, I was just wondering, what's the big deal with Halo? I've never played it. I've seen it played, and I just don't see any difference between that and any
It's
other video
considered
game.
the perfect game. It's considered by gamers who are into that style of game as the perfect game. Why is one girl better looking than another? They just have the features in spots that just win out over other girls. Yeah, it's a subjective thing, but the consensus is that this game is the end-all. And every detail is taken care of. It's like a girl that's not only so hot, but she, grooms herself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, grooming, too. Right. I like grooming. Yeah.
Smells good. Everything just checks out. Everything on your checklist
100 strokes on her
that you
hair.
could ever want is satisfied. Now, I'm not as huge a Halo. I'm not going to pretend like I get it myself because I've played Halo 3, but I'd rather play Madden than Halo. That's the kind of person I am today.
Right.
I'm not a hardcore gamer either. I like playing video games, but I like playing sports, and you can't consider yourself a real hardcore gamer unless you really like shooting games and stuff like that. I like fighting games, but I can only get so much of it. I get bored of it. So I'm going to play Halo 3, but that'll probably be just for the first week, like I did Halo 2. Played for the first week, moved on with my life, haven't stuck that thing back in since.
Oh, yeah. That's marriage for you, my friend.
We're able to shift subjects pretty quickly on this program. All right, Chris and Beaverton, you got 15 seconds. What do you want to say? Go. Chris, are you there? All right, Chris is not there. Let's. All right, I got 5 lines now that have been cleared, Terry.
Whoa.
That gives 5 opportunities for people to call in and be the fastest finger alive.
What?
He was like, I thought I had that myself.
Yeah, she definitely wants their number.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to clear the lines again because I didn't see who called in first here. I mean, they're calling so fast and furiously, Terry. I can't even. It's always a tie. All right, let me clear the lines.
Oh, boy, one time, yeah, we gotta go.
Oh, jeez.
They all called at the same exact time. So I cleared the lines and bam, they all line up as one.
All right, one more time.
Okay, ready? You watching?
Yep.
Clearing all 5 lines again.
Just zip through.
Zip.
Just put it.
Whoa, that's fast.
That's ridiculous.
Were you able to tell which one came in first?
No.
Steven, how about you?
I don't know.
All right, one last time. Here we go. Everyone get ready. Keep dialing. Here we go. Whoa.
I think
That
it's a
one.
tie.
Oh, wow. It's a 5-way tie. Which means eeny, meeny, miny, mo. All right, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah. Better
Hello?
speak. Better speak. Better speak. You've worked hard enough already. Better start talking, dude. Hello?
Hello?
He's going to lose it.
I know.
I'm talking to you.
Hey.
Turn your radio down.
Hey, it's Robert.
Robert?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Tell me who you are. Terry had you left for dead.
Oh, my gosh.
Robert?
Yeah, what's up?
I am talking to you, Robert.
What's going on, man?
You tell me, dude.
Hello?
Oh, Robert.
Oh, it's amazing to me.
No, I can hear now.
Where is Robert?
I don't know.
Robert's not getting it.
No.
Robert?
Yes?
What can I do for you, Robert?
Nothing. What's up?
Nothing? Okay, I'll go to the next call then, okay?
All right, have a great day, Ron.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Robert.
Wow, plasma
How
grenade.
many
Plasma
chances?
grenade stuck right to him.
He had to be calling in for Halo 3, Terry. And he just couldn't get the words out, or what happened there? What went wrong?
I don't really get it.
I don't either.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, what rightfully should have been Robert's, now, as fate has it, is going to go in someone else's hands. You're on the air.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm trying to call for Halo 3.
I'm not going to help people, I'll tell you that, Terry.
No, you shouldn't.
You got to help yourselves.
That's right.
Who's this?
Brian.
Brian?
Brian.
Brian?
Yeah, I'm calling for Halo 3.
Mm-hmm. Well, Brian, as luck should have it, you're the second caller.
I am?
Yeah, Robert was the first. Robert didn't know his ass from his elbow. And here you are now, Brian.
Yes!
See how easy it can be, Terry?
I know.
Nothing more to be said. Nothing left to be said. Brian is the winner!
Brian!
Ding, ding.
How you feeling, Brian?
I'm feeling really great right now.
Tell us why, Brian!
I'm feeling great because I got Halo 3.
Way to go, Brian.
Brian?
Yes?
Are you a big video game kind of guy, or are you just going to take this game and become one?
I'm a big video game guy.
Yes, most of us are, there's no doubt. But I could see some people saying, well, I want to see what this Halo 3 is all about. I'm going to stick it in and I'm going to become a video game guy.
No.
Like Kilbreath.
I have all the Halos.
Kilbreath may finally, if he gets a free copy like Brian, if he was in Brian's position and found himself winning a copy, he'd become, at least for a few minutes there, a video game guy.
He'll never, ever
You
play
have
it.
to buy a console, right?
Yes.
You have to have a console. Yeah, you don't have... All right, never mind. All right, Brian!
Yeah.
Well done. Congratulations,
Good
sir.
job.
I'm applauding you. Congratulations again. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you very much, T-Man.
Hang on the line. We're going to put you on with Pacey Dave. We'll make the arrangements to have it sent to you. Okay, sir?
All right. Thank you very much.
Very good. See, Terry.
I see how easy
ain't
it is.
Pulling teeth.
No.
We ain't conducting some little rocket scientist type experiment here.
I know.
Why was Robert having such difficulty?
I don't know.
Is Robert out there kicking himself right now? Literally kicking himself, Terry?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it feels good. I mean, what the hell, Robert?
So easy.
Ah, you're going to have to keep this and carry it with you the rest of your life. Or you can buy your own copy.
The T-Man Show.
What did I do? Get off me! Nobody ever get off me!
Terry,
Yes.
the responses are already starting to roll in
Do anything!
on YouTube for the dude down at the University of Florida got tased during the John Kerry speech on YouTube. Want to hear an example, Terry?
Sure.
Coming up.
Oh my God!
Oh, geez.
What did I do?
How dare anyone go out there and taser Andrew Meyer? He just has something to say. He just wanted to talk. And then you gotta taser him, you bastards! Leave Vinnie alone!
Everyone's got to do it under the sheet, like Chris Crocker did. You can't tell if anyone's being serious or not. You're pretty much assuming that they're not, Terry.
Well, when you hear he's a human frog, you have a hunch that he's not being too serious.
That guy was pretty clear. This woman seems to be pretty jacked up about the fact that he got tased.
He wasn't doing anything. He's just a college student. He just goes to Florida State. He's just a liberal crazy kid. John Kerry. And y'all have to taser him. He's a human frog.
Yes, he is.
But this is why YouTube is the greatest site in the world. Because you can go out and do anything. We were just watching this 10-year-old drum to Rush's Tom Sawyer, Terry. To the point that any adult that ever has tried to pick up a couple of drumsticks and make a go of it would just be pissed off at seeing how good this little, 10-year-old is.
He's 10 years old, yeah. It's a little frustrating.
That's what we were just doing there during the break. That's why it's fresh on my mind, Terry.
It's worth looking at, though.
And you could watch his dad videotaping him on YouTube anytime you feel like it.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, his dad's all proud.
Right.
My son.
Yes. It was awesome at 10.
God,
but he's still got to advance through his teens, or else he'll be a starving drummer.
Got a good start on
Yeah,
people,
it's a hell
though.
of a good start.
Chicks will definitely like him more than the average
Not
kid.
an easy song to drum by probably the greatest drummer of all time, Terry.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Got it.
Yeah, this is an example of what we're doing all day.
I know.
Sitting on YouTube, finding things to watch.
And what did we do 3 years ago?
Were we alive then?
I don't think so. No, we weren't, actually.
Mm-hmm. So she's pretty pissed off, huh, Terry? Terry?
Yeah. She's upset.
He just has something to say. He just wanted to talk. And then you gotta taser him. You bastard!
You bastards.
Look at the kid go, drumming away.
You seeing the dude?
Uh-huh.
With the headsets on?
He's got, yeah. Mm-hmm.
With the old school headsets on, too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but you need those to keep the sound in, though. I mean, if you have those little earbuds, the drums will be too loud.
Well, there's other newer kind of headphones than just earbuds.
Yeah, those Bose ones are really nice.
Yeah. I got a pair of those. Yeah.
Those are a little costly.
Oh, jeez. Oh, put it on your Christmas list.
Oh, here it is.
Oh. All right. Terry, a parting thought? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
The T-Man Show.